going to say about Chaim Bloom, because there's a lot of negativity circulating around what Chaim Bloom has done or hasn't done and this and that. But based on what we've seen in Major League Baseball and some of the teams that are winning and some of the teams that aren't winning, teams that aren't winning with stars, the Angels, teams that are winning after letting stars go, teams that don't necessarily have the highest payrolls but are right there as some of the best teams in baseball, the Rays, the Orioles this year. What's missing, I believe, from the Red Sox is exactly what Will said. Being aggressive and going out and getting a stable of arms and some of those big names that are available to teams like the Red Sox. I think the Angels, a team like that with talent, or even the Dodgers, they've had all this talent. They had one World Series championship in a COVID year. You can't just be the big spender. You have to get those guys that help you build a winning team. And I think Chaim Bloom can do that. I think Chaim Bloom has done that. He's found those guys. The problem looks to be like he hasn't been able to figure out getting the checkbook open and going after it aggressively enough to bring in these pitchers, bring in this big bat for thump in the middle of the lineup. Not enough, not frequently or consistently enough. And hearing Will talk like that earlier on this show, the Mass Mutual pregame show, that makes me feel good about where this team could be going, because I think you could argue Chaim Bloom does the hard part well. That's the hard part to me. The part Theo Epstein figured out. The part Brian Cashman has had issues figuring out. The part Dave Dombrowski has had issues figuring out. I mean, here's the thing. I'm not a baseball executive, but if Shohei Ohtani is made available and you have the money for him, he's a really good player, and I think he'd help your team. I don't think you need to be a smart, genius executive to figure that out. But finding a guy like Alex Verdugo or Garrett Whitlock that could maybe put you over the top, or understanding this is the prospect I keep versus the one I trade, that's, I think, a little bit harder. And I think that's what Chaim Bloom potentially has done here. He's added some of those ancillary pieces that if there was more thump along the Red Sox starting rotation or at the top of the rotation or maybe within the lineup, even bigger names, whatever, maybe you would have had something this year. But it didn't exist, especially from a pitching perspective, a starting pitching perspective. It's worth watching. And if they're committed to being more aggressive next year, I mean, we all say it, we all see it, we all know it needs to happen. I'm excited to see where that goes. It's exciting to hear Will talk like that as we get set for Red Sox and Royals from Kansas City. Sox going for the series win. See if the bats stay hot. I mean, we heard Alex talk about Alex Cora, the offense running through Rafael Devers. It's nice when he is contributing. I mean, it felt like the Red Sox hit 7 doubles yesterday. And that's where, when that happens, it's a really good thing, and everybody feels a little bit better about the situation, and, it's able to go downhill fast. But you got to start fast, because that's when the Red Sox are at their best, and the stats back it up. They back it up, and the box score yesterday, if that's an indication of what we could see today, it could be a good day. Chris Sale on the mound, who's trying to find out or find a way to be a little bit more consistent, and what a spot for him to do that today. Verdugo 3 hits yesterday, Devers 2 hits, Turner 2 hits, Casas 2 hits. There's the top of the lineup for you. Okay, so your first 4 guys combining for 9 hits in one game, that's going to get it done. Red Sox don't even need that much to get it done today against Taylor Clark and a Zach Greinke combination. If you can get half of that, I think you get it done with what Chris Sale is going to offer you. Half of that, I think, will do it. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification.
From the WEEI studios, 93.7 WEEI FM and HD1, Lawrence, Boston. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
Red Sox going for the series win today in Kansas City against the Royals. It'll be Chris Sale opposite Taylor Clark. Sox hanging on, sort of, maybe, depending on your level of optimism, trying to figure out a way to get a series win and move on to another day, and then they'll get the Rays. And I'll say this, if you can find a way to get it done against a team like Tampa and really surge, you feel a little bit different just because they're really good. And if you could try to dominate them, I guess anything could stay on the table at least for the next week or so. Win today, go into the series against Tampa, see what happens. Enjoy the game today. We'll send it off to Will and Joe in Kansas City for Royals Red Sox. This is the Mass Mutual Red Sox pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow.
You've been listening to the Mass Mutual Red Sox pregame show. Proudly brought to you by Mass Mutual. Mass Mutual. Insurance, planning, investments. The Red Sox are coming up next on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
You can host the best backyard barbecue when you find a professional on Angie to make your backyard the best around. Connect with skilled professionals to get all your home projects done well. Inside to outside, repairs to renovations. Get started on the Angie app or visit Angie.com today. You can do this when you Angie that.
Hello, everyone. This is your Delta Airlines flight attendant speaking. On behalf of your Delta crew, we're excited to announce we're growing our flight attendant team.
You can learn more about our world of opportunities at our flight attendant info session right here in Providence on September 14th and 15th. If you love to travel, meet new people, help others, and are seeking an office view of the world, a career at Delta may be right for you. To learn more, visit us at delta.com/flywithus. That's delta.com/flywithus. It's your time to climb with Delta.
When you drive the most dependable mass market brand, you can stop thinking about what you can't do and start doing what you never thought possible. Visit your local Kia dealer today to see yourself behind the wheel of the #1 most dependable mass market brand 3 years in a row by J.D. Power. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely. Kia received the fewest reported problems among mass market brands in the J.D. Power 2021 to 2023 U.S. Vehicle Dependability Studies. 2023 study based on 2020 models. See jdpower.com/awards for 2023 details.
Hey, you know what I don't get? Why is that company always telling you to just do what? What is it? To just look like everybody else? Or maybe just pay way too much for your shoes? Well, at Skechers, we know what we want you to do. Just slip in. That's right, just slip in to new hands-free Skechers slip-ins. Because we think once you try a pair of Skechers slip-ins, you're not going to want to just do anything else. Why? Because slip-ins are the easiest, most comfortable shoes ever. You don't have to bend down to put them on. You don't even have to touch them. Heck, your hands can be forward. You can just step right into them and go. They're that easy and comfortable. So what are the secrets behind Skechers slip-ins? It's like they have an invisible built-in shoehorn, so your foot slides right into place. Then our heel pillow technology keeps your foot comfy and secure. And slip-ins are for the whole family, men, women, and kids, in all your favorite styles. So just slip in to Skechers Slip-ins. It's just that easy. Find slip-ins for the whole family at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever stylish footwear is sold.
Why?
If you have T-Mobile 5G home internet, you might be hearing this
Why?
a lot. Every time your internet slows down during the busiest hours.
Why?
Because your network gives priority to cell phone users.
Why?
Good question. Why not switch to Cox Internet with 2 times faster download speeds than T-Mobile 5G home internet during peak hours?
Okay.
Stop the whys and visit cox.com/5G home for details. T-Mobile prioritizes certain T-Mobile phone users over home internet users during times of congestion.
It was your father's leather chair and his father's before that. It's where you can sink back from a busy day and enjoy some well-crafted comfort, which is why you also choose Bank Rhode Island. Because with the straightforward delivery of services and our commitment to serve with integrity and trust, you have a bank committed to craft the comfort of a better banking experience. It's banking well-crafted from Bank RI. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Make Hatfield a part of your back-to-school routine for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Hatfield makes it easy to create flavorful meals in minutes your whole family will enjoy. With a wide variety of marinated pork, ground pork and sausage, ham and bacon, Hatfield provides delicious back-to-school meal solutions for your family's busy schedule. So before you head for the practice fields or rehearsal, find your flavor with Hatfield. Visit simplyhatfield.com for easy back-to-school recipes and to find a retailer near you.
Hi, this is Adam Duvall. You're listening to the home of the Red Sox, WEEI.
This is
And the Boston Red Sox are the world champions.
Red Sox baseball.
And it is gone! And Boston strong!
On the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
For the first time in 86 years.
The Red Sox on WEEI are brought to you by Shaws and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh. Catches Law Group, New England's injury law pros at catcheslaw.com.
And it's gone!
Subaru of New England. Find your authorized Subaru retailer at SubaruofNewEngland.com. Mass Mutual. Insurance, planning, investments. Sponsored by Nissan. Save on the action-packed Nissan lineup today at the Nissan Thrill of the Drive sales event. Drains by James. Eastern Mass's choice for drain cleaning and pipeline.
And that ball is gone into the front row of the monster seats.
Big Y World-Class Market. It's more than food. It's my Big Y. Buy cars for kids. That's Cars with a K to donate your car today.
Looking up, Grand Slam!
By Mike's Amazing, the official mayonnaise of the Boston Red Sox. Ford Trucks, official truck of the Boston Red Sox.
We're going to drive to left field. There are a couple runs. Way gone.
Arbella, here for good. And by Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
Long gone into the monster seats.
Sponsored by Town Fair Tire. For the best prices on tires, nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody. Dig Safe. Click digsafe.com or call 811 before you dig. Cape Cod Lumber. Find the lumber for your next project. cclco.com.
Holy cow!
Sponsored by Sherwin-Williams. Savings and support start day one. Unlock the Pro Advantage at swproplus.com today. Sponsored by Herb Chambers. At Herb Chambers, we don't sell cars, we help people buy them. Now, with all the play-by-play action, here's Joe Castiglione and Will Fleming.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Kauffman Stadium. Time for our national anthem.
By the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets wrecked there, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
It's a hot, steamy afternoon in Kansas City, Missouri, 92 degrees, and going upward here with bright sunshine, no clouds in the sky. There is a slight breeze blowing out toward left field as the Red Sox and the Royals play for the final time this year, the rubber game of this series. Red Sox have clinched the season series. They've won 4 of the first 6 games. They come in at 70 and 66. Kansas City at 42 and 95, the worst season in their history. Pitching matchup today, Chris Sale takes the mound. He's got plenty of experience against Kansas City, having pitched for the White Sox in the same division, 12 and 10 overall. And they'll go with an opener, Taylor Clark, and after that, 222-game winner Zach Greinke will take the mound. Will Fleming now has the starting lineup.
Hey, thank you so much, Joe. It is a hot one, as you said. Beautiful rendition of the Star-Spangled Banner. Ramon Vasquez brings the lineup card out for the Red Sox. They will once again go with the dark blue tops above gray pants. Sale walks in from the left field visiting bullpen, and the Royals wear some of the great unis in the whole sport. The powder blue tops above white pants. Salvi Perez is trying to scatter the umpires. They are exchanging the lineup cards, but it's time for Taylor Clark to get ready as we near the time of the first pitch. Starting lineup brought to you by Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. I'll never understand this. I mean, I know the umpires were sort of taken aback by the anthem. Maybe they listened for it in their locker room before coming to the field. The pitcher is ready to warm up. And in an era where we're trying to speed things up and move things along, get out of the way. They do, and now Salvi into his crouch to begin warming up Taylor Clark. Alex Verdugo has had a great series here in Kansas City, produced the Red Sox only runs in the opener, and then 3 hits, a homer shy the cycle. Last night he leads it off, and he is in right field. Rafi Devers still waiting for home run number 30. I've got a hunch it's coming today. He bats second. He's the third baseman. Justin Turner cooled off a little bit here in KC. He's the designated hitter. He bats third. Then Tristan Casas, who's been marvelous this week, this month, and really since the calendar turned to July. Casas cleans up, and he's the first baseman. Adam Duvall, the center fielder, bats fifth. Yoshida in left field, batting sixth. Trevor Story, the shortstop, bats seventh. Then Enmanuel Valdez at second base, batting eighth, followed by Connor Wong, who catches Chris Sale, and he bats ninth. That's the Red Sox starting lineup, brought to you by America's largest injury law firm. Time for Powering Possibilities, brought to you by Comcast Business Complete Connectivity. Cybersecurity, internet, and mobile, all from one provider. Comcast Business is powering possibilities. And I said it a moment ago, I believe it. This is going to be the day that Devers is going to go deep for number 30. He's apparently been waiting on that for quite some time. It's a hot, steamy day. A couple right-handers scheduled. Greinke's actually already warming in the Royals bullpen. Why not? Against a potential future Hall of Famer for Rafi. Get himself a nice round number. Verdugo in. Clark is ready to go. The Red Sox and the Royals to decide this series. And for the play-by-play, the Red Sox Hall of Famer Joe Castiglione.
Thank you very much, Will Fleming. Verdugo had a single, double, and triple last night. A home run the night before. He hits the first pitch high into shallow left field. Shortstop out, left fielder on, and Taylor, the left fielder, hauls it in. A one-pitch out as Alex is retired. 92 at game time here and climbing.
I will not complain about heat because I will complain about the cold when it comes in a month or so.
I'm with you all the way. One man down, and here is Rafi. Hit a couple of doubles last night, giving him 30 on the year, hitting 269, 29 homers, which is fifth, fourth on RBIs with 90. And the pitch from Taylor Clark, a journeyman, is in there for a strike. Clark began his career with the Arizona Diamondbacks. He's out of Virginia. Began his college career at Towson State and then transferred to College of Charleston. That one's low and away. 1 ball, 1 strike to Rafi. Clark has been in 48 games. This is the second game as an opener. 2-4, a 5.44 ERA. It fits right in with their staff. Here's the pitch. And a breaking ball, strike over the inside corner, says home plate umpire Jim Wolf, who's a pitcher's umpire. We've seen a lot of Jim Wolf behind the plate, at least 3 times this season.
And Jim spends a lot of time in the gym.
He does. He's well conditioned. The pitch, swinging a foul to the left out of play. Nate Tomlinson is at first base, Sean Barber at second, and Alan Porter is at third.
Rafi doing his normal thing, looking to the heavens. I think he was guessing breaking ball there. That's why he had the flat-footed swing on the fastball.
1-2 pitch coming. And Rafi tries to check and a pitch down and away. He does, says the third base umpire. Wow, that was close. Powering Possibilities time, brought to you by Comcast Business Complete Connectivity. It's cybersecurity, internet, and mobile, all from one provider. Comcast Business, powering possibilities. And Rafi swings and misses at an inside fastball. Working with soft stuff, came in around the hands, and Rafi did not catch up. 2 down, we reach the Safe Flight Auto Glass part of the order. For every home run by Red Sox batters 3 through 6, Safe Flight donates $200 to the Greater Boston Food Bank. And it's Justin Turner hitting at 286, 9th overall, 22 homers, and he's driven in 88. Pitch is taken high for ball 1. In the American League, there are only 4 hitters over 300 with enough at-bats to qualify for the leaders. 1-0 pitch is taken high and inside, and that's remarkable when you consider that everything officials score have to decide is a hit. As Major League Baseball, I think probably issued a directive or at least a suggestion. They want the averages to go up, but that hasn't worked. There's a strike.
Duran would be very close had he stayed healthy and remained qualified.
A lot of it's the power pitching. There's a swing and a high pop foul off first out of play. The launch angle, the lack of any concern about striking out.
I think it's gotten better a little bit this year.
But only 4 guys over 300 in the whole league. Ground ball hit to third. And it's grabbed by Garcia, who has the wonderful throwing arm. He gets him easily. 1, 2, 3. After half an inning, Red Sox nothing. Kansas City coming up on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Hello, everyone. This is your Delta Airlines flight attendant speaking. On behalf of your Delta crew, we're excited to announce we're growing our flight attendant team.
You can learn more about our world of opportunities at our flight attendant info session right here in Providence on September 14th and 15th. If you love to travel, meet new people, help others, and are seeking an office view of the world, a career at Delta may be right for you. To learn more, visit us at delta.com/flywithus. That's delta.com/flywithus. It's your time to climb with Delta.
When you drive the most dependable mass market brand, you can stop thinking about what you can't do and start doing what you never thought possible. Visit your local Kia dealer today to see yourself behind the wheel of the #1 most dependable mass market brand 3 years in a row by J.D. Power. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-334-KIA for details. Always drive safely. Kia received the fewest reported problems among mass market brands in the J.D. Power 2021 to 2023 U.S. Vehicle Dependability Studies. 2023 study based on 2020 models. See jdpower.com/awards for 2023 details.
Today through Monday at Shaw's and Star Market, get value-packed beef T-bone, New York strip steak, or lamb loin chops for just $6.97 a pound, and bags of raw shrimp for only $5.97 a pound when you use the digital coupon. Limit 2. Shaw's and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh.
Why?
If you have T-Mobile 5G home internet, you might be hearing this
Why?
a lot.
Why?
Every time your internet slows down during the busiest hours.
Why?
Because your network gives priority to cell phone users.
Why?
Good question. Why not switch to Cox Internet with 2 times faster download speeds than T-Mobile 5G home internet during peak hours?
Okay.
Stop the whys and visit cox.com/5G home for details. T-Mobile prioritizes certain T-Mobile phone users over home internet users during times of congestion.
You're listening to the Sox on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network. Now, back to the play-by-play action.
Chris Sale ready to deliver to Michael Garcia, and the third baseman takes it up and away, ball 1, and sweeper. They call it a sweeper. They didn't throw a sweeper. It's a high fastball up and away at 92. Garcia hitting .281, 4 homers. He's driven in 47, and he swings and misses at a fastball away. That was 91. So, as we said, plenty of experience against the Royals. 12-10, 2 saves, a 2.73 career ERA. He fires, and there's a slider that drops in for a strike.
How would John Gordon have pronounced this hitter's name?
Garcia. Miguel Garcia from John Garden, the pitch. Swinging a high fly ball, center field. Duvall moving back, has the room in front of the track, makes the catch. So the leadoff man retired, and here comes Bobby Witt Jr., who was quiet last night, at 3 hits the night before. Got 28 homers, which is 6th overall, hitting at .276. He's driven in 84 runs. His dad, the former Canton Mass High star, #1 pick of the Texas Rangers in the 80s, is here today. Here's the pitch home, and it's a breaking ball for a strike over the outer half. Grandparents from Canton, Mass. There's a swinging strike. His paternal granddad, a fireman there in Canton for a long time. 0-2. He's got tremendous speed, 38 steals, second most in the league, taken away. 1-2. They'll be followed by Edward Olivares. Veteran right-hander. The left-hander delivers the pitch, and there's a foul slice to the right out of play. Arbella Insurance Foundation dedicated to striking out cancer by supporting the Jimmy Fund. For every strikeout from a Red Sox pitcher, Arbella Insurance Foundation donates $50 to the Jimmy Fund. Arbella here for the Jimmy Fund, here for good. Alex Cora said 90 to 95 pitches for sale would be ideal. There's a changeup away. 2-2. He's got a 5.30 ERA since he came off the injured list again for the second time. It's in 4 starts. Changeup down and away, and it goes full 3-2. He's allowed 6 homers over his last 12 starts, which isn't bad. Now the hitter granted time. Connor Wong catching today. And the payoff pitch coming. And he pokes one down the right field line. Foul. That would have been ball 4.
It seems like last couple years, every start is kind of a grab bag from Chris Sale. And so far, the slider does not have its usual sharp bite.
The velocity's been down a little bit. That could perk up. Here's the 3-2. Fouled on the ground of the backstop. That was 93. That was a borderline pitch away. Did a good job of protecting the plate. So a long at bat for Bobby Witt Jr., the 8th pitch upcoming here. And he swings and dribbles a foul to the backstop on a changeup away. That might have been ball 4 as well. Edward Oliveras on deck, just back from AAA, right-hand hitter. Red Sox have an infielder, Devers at third, Story at second, Story at short, Valdez at second, Casas at first. Again the 3-2, and he waves and misses strike 3. That might have been ball 4 as well. It was a slider outside. So Witt is a strikeout victim, and here comes Edward Oliveras, the DH. He's in at 246. Over 6 times, driven in 20. He's recently back from a stint at AAA Omaha. Here it comes, and he waves at a slider away. Strike 1. We have not seen that biting slider yet that goes to the back foot of the right-hand batters. Sale's pitch is swung on, looped into left center field, sinking fast. It's going to drop for a hit. Oliveras with a big turn retreats to first. Blooper, so there's the first base runner of the game. Here's Salvi Perez, who had 2 homers Friday night, batting at 247 with 21 round trippers. Our league leaders and who's circling the drain, presented by Drains by James. Both residential and commercial, Drains by James. They give a poop about your pipes. A race in the AL West. Pitch home. Down and in. There's that back foot slider. But it broke too much. The Seattle Mariners lead Houston by 1 game. Texas by 2 games. Houston trying to avoid being swept by the Yankees. They start at 6:10. Or 7:10 Eastern time, the pitch. That one is a little bit low. Jim Wolf, the home plate umpire, is brother Randy Wolf, pitched for several years, mostly with the Phillies.
Some seemed like a guarantee that the AL East would have the 2 byes in the American League, no more.
2-0 pitch. Swing and a foul, loop to the right, out of play.
The Rays right now 82-54. Seattle 77 and 58, so close it in a little bit.
Red Sox should have a say in that. 3 games coming up at Tampa Bay, and then 3 more at home. There's the pitch. Swing and a foul tip into the mitt. There's that slider. So far, the fastball's been 91 and 93. Not always the telltale sign.
But it sure is different when it's 95.
A 2-2 pitch. Salvi swings and grounds a one-hopper to the mound, grabbed nicely by Sale right in front of his face. Lobs to first low, but grabbed by Casas to retire the side. After 1-0-0 in the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Hello, everyone. everyone. This is your Delta Airlines flight attendant speaking. On behalf of your Delta crew, we're excited to announce we're growing our flight attendant team.
You can learn more about our world of opportunities at our flight attendant info session right here in Providence on September 14th and 15th. If you love to travel, meet new people, help others, and are seeking an office view of the world, a career at Delta may be right for you. To learn more, visit us at delta.com/flywithus. That's delta.com/flywithus. It's your time to climb with Delta.
When you drive the most dependable mass market brand, you can stop thinking about what you can't do and start doing what you never thought possible. Visit your local Kia dealer today to see yourself behind the wheel of the #1 most dependable mass market brand 3 years in a row by J.D. Power. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-334-KIA for details. Always drive safely. Kia received the fewest reported problems among mass market brands in the J.D. Power 2021 to 2023 U.S. Vehicle Dependability Studies. 2023 study based on 2020 models. See jdpower.com/awards for 2023 details.
The blockbuster event of the summer is here.
Outrunning a helicopter isn't exactly what I had in mind for my beach getaway.
But this isn't another full-throttle action movie. It's the Nissan Thrill of the Drive sales event.
Wait, what?
Featuring the action-packed 2023 Nissan Rogue and Nissan Sentra, with sport modes that give the performance of a lifetime.
Stealing my spotlight.
And now comes the real star of the show.
Now get a low $309 per month lease for 36 months on Rogue. Availability is limited, so shop your local Nissan store and nissanusa.com today.
Better hurry. These offers won't get a sequel.
For well-qualified customers, 2023 Rogue S all-wheel drive, $44.49 initial payment excludes tax, title, license, and $695 acquisition fee. Includes $300 manufacturer's rebate applied to $309 per month lease. Disposition fee due at lease end. Take from new dealer stock. Call 1-888-858-8319 for offer details. Ends 9/5/23.
The Greg Hill Show, weekdays, 5:30 to 10.
Now back to the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Leading off the Red Sox in the second in the Herb Chambers batting order, Tristan Casas, sponsored by Herb Chambers Infinity of Westboro. And Zach Greinke, the soon-to-be 40-year-old right-hander, delivers his first pitch, and it's in there for a strike. Greinke having a brutal season, 1-13. Second in the league in losses. He's allowed 23 homers. Here's the 0-1 deal, and it is a strike at the knees. Former Cy Young Award winner back in 2009. Following Clark, who had a perfect first inning as the opener. He had one strikeout, so he's gone. Casas on fire. 13 home runs since the All-Star break, 22 overall. Hitting at 265 with 55 knocked in. And the OBP up to 368. He's got a 9-game hit streak. The pitch way outside from Greinke.
Everybody talks about Greinke like he's some surefire Hall of Famer. I've never seen it that way.
I haven't either. He's never won 20. Not that that's the standard anymore. He's got 224 wins, though, the pitch. And that is low and away. I mean, that's more than Don Drysdale, more than Pedro. But that's not always the factor. Second stint with Kansas City. And he throws very softly these days. 2-2, he tries to fire a fastball. He did hit 90, but it's not all that common these days. He's second among active pitchers in wins with a 224. Only Justin Verlander has more. Here's the 3-2. And he waits on it, grounds it hard, and a hop off the glove of the first baseman, rolling to the second baseman, throw to the pitcher, covering in time. Duffy had it clank off his glove and roll to the second baseman, Lofton, who fired to the pitcher. Greinke, several gold gloves to his credit, one of the better fielders in the game. He was over there, plenty of time to cover. So a 3-4-1 pinball shot for an out. And here's Duvall, 274 with 18 homers. He's knocked in 50. Greinke, a 989 fielding percentage, second among active pitchers. And the fastball's in there for a strike. 6 gold gloves, tied for 7th among all pitchers. Gold Glove started in 1957. Greg Maddux, the all-time winner with 18. There's a drive, left center field. He hit high, but well in front of the track. Center fielder back. And Blanco had a little trouble finding it, but he makes the catch at the edge of the track. could see that sun reflecting off his shades. So a long out as we complete the Safe Light Auto Glass part of the batting order. Remember, batters 3 through 6 provide $200 to the Greater Boston Food Bank with home runs. 2 down for Yoshida, who's at .294 with 13 homers, 5th overall in hitting, despite rough month of August. Greinke's pitch, a big overhand curve. He's in there for a strike.
You know, it surprises me looking on the all-time Gold Glove list that Bob Gibson won 9. I mean, I know he's a fabulous athlete, played basketball, but that follow-through made it so hard for him to field his position.
Ground ball, left side. That's going to sneak through for a base hit. Shortstop Witt was over towards second base and went to where he would normally play, at least against the right-hand batter. And the left-hand hitter has a single, the Red Sox first base runner. Now, the all-time leader, Greg Maddux, with 18. He got so many ground balls of those sinkers and changeups of his, and he fielded his position so well. Jim Cott, 16, then Bob Gibson, 9, and Bobby Shantz with 8. What a great fielder he was with the Philadelphia A's and then the Yankees and other National League teams later. He was the hero of Jim Cott, low and away ball 1, except Jim was about 6'4", Bobby Shantz was about 5'7". Little lefty. Who won an MVP with a very bad Philadelphia A's team in 1952. And the Yankees resurrected his career, and he was very good for them. 1-0 pitch coming, and Story takes it low and away. Trevor had a booming double last night to right center, hitting a 185 with a homer.
He's got 52 career at-bats against Greinke, 15 hits and 2 homers.
Now, Greinke's bounced around in recent years, came up with the Royals. He deals home and a foul line to the backstop. Greinke will be 40 in October. That last pitch was at 90, so he's hit it a couple of times. From Kansas City, he went to Milwaukee, briefly with the Angels, to the Dodgers, to Arizona, to Houston, and then back to Kansas City last year. A line drive caught by the shortstop. He was still rising. Witt reached up, grabbed it in the webbing of the glove with the snow cone effect to retire the side. After 1.5, 0-0 in the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Hello, everyone. This is your Delta Airlines flight attendant speaking. On behalf of your Delta crew, we're excited to announce we're growing our flight attendant team.
You can learn more about our world of opportunities at our flight attendant info session right here in Providence on September 14th and 15th. If you love to travel, meet new people, help others, and are seeking an office view of the world, a career at Delta may be right for you. To learn more, visit us at delta.com/flywithus. That's delta.com/flywithus. It's your time to climb with Delta.
When you drive the most dependable mass market brand, you can stop thinking about what you can't do and start doing what you never thought possible. Visit your local Kia dealer today to see yourself behind the wheel of the #1 most dependable mass market brand 3 years in a row by J.D. Power. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely. Kia received the fewest reported problems among mass market brands in the J.D. Power 2021 to 2023 U.S. Vehicle Dependability Studies. 2023 study based on 2020 models. See jdpower.com/awards for 2023 details.
WEEI and Big Y, your family market, have teamed up to give customers a chance to trade their shopping night for a night out at Fenway with the Family Night at the Ball Game sweepstakes. Head to WEEI.com/Big Y for your chance to win all season long. WEEI general contest rules apply.
Why?
If you have T-Mobile 5G home internet, you might be hearing this
Why?
a lot.
Why?
Every time your internet slows down during the busiest hours.
Why?
Because your network gives priority to cell phone users.
Why?
Good question. Why not switch to Cox Internet with 2 times faster download speeds than T-Mobile 5G home internet during peak hours?
Okay.
Stop the whys and visit cox.com/5G home for details. T-Mobile prioritizes certain T-Mobile phone users over home internet users during times of congestion.
We're right back to the Sox on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Nelson Velasquez leading off here in the Herb Chambers batting order, sponsored by Herb Chambers Infinity of Westboro. And the first pitch from Chris Sale is a slider in for a strike. Velasquez 4 for 9 in the series, hitting .247. Homered Friday night, his 9th. Sale delivers, and the right-hand batter dribbles a foul. Seeing consecutive sliders here, one inside, this one away. Zero in the bottom of the second inning. Steamy day in Kansas City. Here's the pitch, and it's up and away. Not the hottest we've ever been here for. That was, I remember, 1987. Sunday afternoon game. They had the artificial turf. 1-2 pitch outside. Somebody put a thermometer on the turf by third base, and it registered 132 degrees.
Oh.
It was brutal. But hotter than even the weather was Kevin Seitzer, the rookie then. He had 6 hits and 6 at-bats against the Red Sox. And, of course, Kansas City won that game in series, as they always did in those days, fouled to the backstop.
You've heard all these stories about here and at the old Busch Stadium, the turf fields this time of year, certainly the middle of the summer, where guys would get blisters on the bottom of their feet from the metal spikes getting so hot off the concrete beneath the turf.
2-2 is outside. Most uncomfortable. They'd have buckets of ice for their feet in between innings.
Don Free, our engineer here, has got towels on our chairs today.
He's a veteran. He knows. Right now it's pretty comfortable here. The pitch is swung on a high fly to left center field. Back goes Yoshida a couple of steps, and Yoshida, fighting the sun, staggers and makes the catch. Had a little difficulty with that. One man down for Matt Duffy, journeyman right-hand batter. One of his last 14, hitting at .253 with 1 homer. He's playing at first base today. Sale has allowed 1 hit, 1 base runner. Check the Subaru scoreboard coming up as Duffy takes a strike. Yankees in Houston for the Sunday night game. Pitch is up and away. Twins and Texas, no score in the first inning. Cubs and the Reds in the top of the 8th. Ground foul to the right side, and it's 5-5, though the Cubs have the bases loaded in the top of the 8th. Phils and Brewers 2-2 in the 7th at Milwaukee. Marlins lead the Nationals 3-1 in the 4th. The Mets score 2 to lead 2-0 over Seattle in the 3rd. There's a foul to the right out of play. Go to Subaru.com for more on the 23 Subarus. Sale ahead 1-2. Pitch to Duffy is a breaking ball outside. Great to visit with Mike Sweeney here today, the Royals Hall of Famer. What a hitter he was, a catcher, first baseman, mostly with Kansas City. He was here for the Hall of Fame induction of Ned Yost last night. Foul tipped on a slider away. Mike Sweeney, a member of the Irish Baseball Hall of Fame, which is now in storage somewhere after Foley's New York had to close during the pandemic, but it'll be back. He said, yeah, you were in the Irish Hall of Fame too. I said, no, that's my son.
Duke.
He got the didn't know they were Irish award. Ground ball down the first base line, backhanded by Casas, under and flipped to the pitcher for the out. Former Kansas City coaches also got that award. They didn't know they were Irish award. Don Wakamatsu. Can't make these things up.
I miss Foley's.
I know. We're going to see Sean Clancy, the proprietor of Foley's in Tampa Bay, where he now lives. Not in the Bay, but in the suburbs. 2 down for Nick Lofton, who made his big league debut, walked his first time up, and then hit a ball that almost went out off the left center field wall. Very nice young man out of Baylor, former #1 pick. Takes low and inside, ball 1. He had 14 homers at AAA Omaha, hit .270. Sale delivers 1-0, and Lofton takes a high fastball in tight. His family's here from Corpus Christi, Texas. His being his second major league game. 2-0 pitch. There is a strike. One of the good things about having a lefty going is you don't have to face M.J. Melendez, who's got the highest OPS of anybody ever against the Red Sox, with over 50 at-bats. He's a left-hand batter. The pitch. Over the inside edge, your call. Strike with a changeup. Melendez last night had 3 hits, including a home run, walked twice. 2-2 pitch coming to the right-hand batter, and he hits a high fly, right field, shallow. Long run for Verdugo, coming over toward the line, makes the catch to retire the side. 2 quick scoreless innings on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Hello, everyone. This is your Delta Airlines flight attendant speaking. On behalf of your Delta crew, we're excited to announce we're growing our flight attendant team.
You can learn more about our world of opportunities at our flight attendant info session right here in Providence on September 14th and 15th. If you love to travel, meet new people, help others, and are seeking an office view of the world, a career at Delta may be right for you. To learn more, visit us at delta.com/flywithus. That's delta.com/flywithus. It's your time to climb with Delta.
When you drive the most dependable mass market brand, you can stop thinking about what you can't do and start doing what you never thought possible. Visit your local Kia dealer today to see yourself behind the wheel of the #1 most dependable mass market brand 3 years in a row by J.D. Power. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-334-KIA for details. Always drive safely. Kia received the fewest reported problems among mass market brands in the J.D. Power 2021 to 2023 U.S. Vehicle Dependability Studies. 2023 study based on 2020 models. See jdpower.com/awards for 2023 details.
Football's here, and missing your team's out-of-market games is not a great plan. A much better plan? Switch to My Plan from Verizon and get NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV on us with eligible phone purchase and Unlimited Plus. That's a value of up to $449. Get every out-of-market game every Sunday afternoon. Switch to My Plan at your Verizon store today. It's your last chance to get NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV on us with phone purchase and Unlimited Plus. Offer ends soon. $449 value applies to NFL Sunday Ticket season 23-24 only. Additional terms and embargoes apply to NFL Sunday Ticket on YouTube. No refunds.
Red Sox review after the game on 93.7 WEEI.
We move to the third inning, 0-0. For the play-by-play, here's Will Fleming.
Thank you so much, Joe. I don't know what Zach Greinke's doing. He's standing behind the mound, pointing over to the seats on the first base side. Now here comes a trainer. And this could be trouble for Greinke and the Royals. Matt Quatraro joins a member of the training staff. Clearly, Greinke must have felt something when he threw his final warm-up pitch. Salvi Perez in the infield joined the Royal manager as well. Greinke did not look all that eager to get up onto the mound and throw. Now he's talking it over with the trainer, grimacing. One of the true distinct characters in the game. Whether or not he's misunderstood or whatever the case may be, he is totally different than most big league ball players. Now, Matt Quatraro is putting his hand on the back of Jim Wolf, and now the trainer, and I think they may make a move. Salvi Perez is going to go behind home plate to at least offer Greinke the opportunity to throw a warm-up pitch. We're scoreless in the top of the third. It'll be Enmanuel Valdez, Connor Wong, and Alex Verdugo, at least in theory, to face Greinke, but the Royals bullpen is stirring. And now the trainer is almost conversing with Greinke as if he's asking whether it's even worth it to throw a warm-up pitch. Greinke into the line, he throws, and a little breaking ball that bent in there. He nods yes. That looked pretty good. And he's now walking to the first base side of the mound. And I guess he's okay. He is nothing if not different.
I want to remind you about the John J. Albanese Memorial Golf Tournament coming up Friday, October 20th at Hillview Golf Course in North Reading. It benefits the Jimmy Fund. John Albanese, we call the Bambino, our former producer, passed away a couple of years ago, and we hope you can register to play in that tournament. Entry fee $150 per golfer.
What's the date again?
October 20th on Friday.
Let's do it. Here's Enmanuel Valdez. The pitch to him from Greinke is strike on the inside corner. The fastball at 88 miles an hour, and it's 0-1.
You can learn more at danafarber.org or jimmyfund.org.
That'll be just a few days after Dr. Charles Steinberg's beautiful wedding, which you're hoping to attend.
Yes, indeed. What a wonderful event that'll be.
Wanda Manu, as his teammates call him. That's another strike with a changeup on the inside corner. So far, so good for Greinke, and it's 0-2. Valdez, Wong, and then Verdugo in the Herb Chambers batting order, brought to you by Herb Chambers, Lincoln of Norwood and Lincoln of Westboro. Each team with 1 hit and no runs. The pitch to Valdez is low. Curveball. Greinke's always mixed in 5, 6, sometimes 7 pitches. He's got a different hitch in his delivery this year. He comes up with his left foot and then breaks his hands, and there he holds for about a half second before coming home. Here's the 1-2. Valdez loops one into left field, and that is going to sink in for a base hit. Just like his first 2 major league knocks, Valdez goes the other way, and the Red Sox have something brewing here in the top of the third.
135 hits and 120 in the third innings for Greinke, with only 80 strikeouts. Opponents 284 against his soft tosses.
Here's Wong, who looks down to Carlos Feble. He's having very fond memories of this ballpark. He's the third base coach, as always, for the Red Sox. Valdez leading away at first, fussing with his sliding mitt as Wong takes a fastball outside for ball 1. Wong does so many things well that he is, in my mind anyway, the leading candidate for small ball. He can bunt, he can put the ball in play, especially against a guy without a lot of velocity like Greinke. Pitch to him is a soft ground ball to third. Garcia to second for 1, relay to first, 2, double play. Well, they didn't put anything on, and not that that's the norm in the game these days, but Wong softly grounds into a double play. The leadoff hit, a distant memory now, and with 2 down, here's Alex Verdugo. Red Sox trying to win this game and win this series. It'd be their first series win since they swept the Yankees in the Bronx 2 weeks ago. Lost a series to the Dodgers, split in Houston. Here's the pitch to Verdugo, and he takes a strike on the outside corner. Swept away by the Astros, and here they are in KC trying to get something going. Off to Tampa Bay tonight, 3 games there, and then home, where things lighten up a little bit as Verdugo waits for the 0-1. And it is on the ground to third. Garcia has it clank off his glove. Witt picks it up with a bare hand but has no throw. And actually Bobby Witt sort of bobbled it. We've already had a 3-4-1 in this game. That would have been an absurd 5-6-3. I think that probably should be an error on Garcia. Verdugo is aboard, and here comes Rafi. And they do scored an error.
Garcia is very impressive, though, defensively, and what an arm he has.
Way over to pull on the infield for Devers, who struck out swinging his first time. Devers looked better at the plate last night. The pitch to him is outside. Slider. 1-0. Devers, 2 doubles, an RBI, and 2 runs scored last night. In his career, he's not seen much of Greinke, which is surprising. Only 1 for 4 against him. Greinke appears to kind of be shaking out his right hand. Verdugo leads at first. Here's the pitch. Devers takes low and outside. Fastball, and it's 2-0. Joe told you all the numbers on Zach Greinke's ledger. Lots of innings, lots of starts. He's more a product of longevity than almost anything. Pitch to Rafi is ripped down the right field line, and this is just foul. Man, by about 10 inches, the Red Sox missed scoring the game's first run. That was a curveball, just in enough. Rafi yanked it down the line. Just could not quite keep it inside the chalk. Injury report brought to you by the Catchus Law Group since 1986. Catchus has won over $2 billion for their injured clients.
He did win 19 at a 1.66 ERA with the Dodgers in 15. Won the Cy Young here in 09.
2-1 is ripped down the right field line. It is hooking foul. That one looked a whole lot like number 30, but he yanks it outside the pole. Devers has his hands on his hip, an exasperated look. We saw a lot of that in Toronto and in Houston. That was smothered down the right field line, but foul, and it's 2-2. Reffy, man, is he fun to watch. The pitch clock has taken some of this away from us. Less time for his deliberations and his conversations, his inner monologues.
It's worth the trade-off.
But when we get the look, it is so fun. 2-2 with Verdugo at first. Greinke probably spooked after that swing. Here's the pitch. Devers, a soft ground ball up the middle. The shortstop, Witt, on the right side of the bag, gloves, and throws wide at first, but caught there by Duffy. And the inning is over. Raffi just throws his helmet disgustedly way to the right of the foul line, and the inning is over. He thought he had number 30. You can tell he's searching for that big fly big time. To the bottom of the third we go. Scoreless, Red Sox and the Royals. The Shaws and Star Market Red Sox Radio Network.
Hello, everyone. This is your Delta Airlines flight attendant speaking. On behalf of your Delta crew, we're excited to announce we're growing our flight attendant team.
You can learn more about our world of opportunities at our flight attendant info session right here in Providence on September 14th and 15th. If you love to travel, meet new people, help others, and are seeking an office view of the world, a career at Delta may be right for you. To learn more, visit us at delta.com/flywithus. That's delta.com/flywithus. It's your time to climb with Delta.
When you drive the most dependable mass market brand, you can stop thinking about what you can't do and start doing what you never thought possible. Visit your local Kia dealer today to see yourself behind the wheel of the #1 most dependable mass market brand 3 years in a row by J.D. Power. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Always drive safely. Kia received the fewest reported problems among mass market brands in the J.D. Power 2021 to 2023 U.S. Vehicle Dependability Studies. 2023 study based on 2020 models. See jdpower.com/awards for 2023 details.
Attention New England, it's Diesel Direct's 25th anniversary as your trusted partner for on-site fueling. Diesel Direct is here to keep you running, whether you're a construction site, a trucking company, or small business. We deliver fuel directly to you. Trust the industry leader with a 25-year track record of excellence. Visit our website at dieseldirect.com or call us at 888-900-7787. Diesel Direct, the nation's largest asset-based mobile fueling company.
Why?
If you have T-Mobile 5G home internet, you might be hearing this
Why?
a lot.
Why?
Every time your internet slows down during the busiest hours.
Why?
Because your network gives priority to cell phone users.
Why?
Good question. Why not switch to Cox Internet with 2 times faster download speeds than T-Mobile 5G home internet during peak hours?
Okay.
Stop the whys and visit cox.com/5G home for details. T-Mobile prioritizes certain T-Mobile phone users over home internet users during times of congestion.
Hey, it's James Paxton. This is the home of the Red Sox, WEEI.
Samad Taylor to lead it off against Chris Sale in the bottom of the third. Red Sox and the Royals scoreless on a hot Sunday afternoon as Chris spins a slider in over the inside corner for strike one. Taylor 207, no homers, 4 driven, and Sale has been brilliant in this ballpark. Most of that, of course, with the Chicago White Sox. More starts here than any other opponent. A 1 is a slider that misses, and it's 1-1. More innings against the Royals than any other team, now 186 and 2/3. And at Kauffman Stadium, he's been awesome. 1-1, swing and a miss. That was a really good changeup. Chris has settled into this game. He's got it all going now. Even if he doesn't have his peak velocity, the changeup and slider are dialed in. Looking to turn it around, a 5.3 ERA over his last 4 starts. You're talking about the Catches Law Group injury report. And it's not as much an injury today as it is somewhat sad news throughout the Red Sox clubhouse as the 1-2 pitch is fouled off on the first base side. The Red Sox placed Garrett Whitlock on the bereavement list to make room for Brennan Bernardino. The details will not be shared at this time about what's going on with Garrett and his family, but I'm sure that will come out in the days to come. And needless to say, we are heartbroken for Garrett and thinking about him today. The 1-2 pitch misses outside, and it's 2-2. Garrett is one of the most beloved, sincere, kind, and generous people on this team, and use the digital coupon. 3-2. That is strike three called right on the outside corner with a slider, and the inning is over. Witt didn't think so, but all that counts is Jim Wolf did. We go to the fourth, scoreless in KC on the Shaw's and Star Market. WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Hello, everyone. This is your Delta Airlines flight attendant speaking. On behalf of your Delta crew, we're excited to announce we're growing our flight attendant team.
You can learn more about our world of opportunities at our flight attendant info session right here in Providence on September 14th and 15th. If you love to travel, meet new people, help others, and are seeking an office view of the world, a career at Delta may be right for you. To learn more, visit us at delta.com/flywithus. That's delta.com/flywithus. It's your time to climb with Delta.
When you drive the most dependable mass market brand, you can stop thinking about what you can't do and start doing what you never thought possible. Visit your local Kia dealer today to see yourself behind the wheel of the #1 most dependable mass market brand 3 years in a row by J.D. Power. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-334-KIA for details. Always drive safely. Kia received the fewest reported problems among mass market brands in the J.D. Power 2021 to 2023 U.S. Vehicle Dependability Studies. 2023 study based on 2020 models. See jdpower.com/awards for 2023 details.
Discover credit cards automatically double all the cash back you earn at the end of your first year. Which means... Wait, hold up. Question for the audio engineer.
Go ahead.
Did I read that right? Discover automatically doubles all your cash back?
Yeah, that's what the script says.
So if I get a Discover card right now, I can earn twice the cash back.
Apparently. Wait! Unlimited first-year cash back match. Only from Discover. See terms and learn more at discover.com/match.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Darius Rucker cascading through the seats here at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Darius was the celebrity picker yesterday on College Game Day as college football got into full swing. Big-time day for Colgate as Justin Turner digs into the right-handed batter's box against Zach Greinke.
Did Darius pick Colgate over Syracuse?
Even he's not that silly as Turner takes a slider for a strike 0-1. He did kind of make a couple homer picks. Clemson plays tonight against Duke. And, of course, Darius, a massive South Carolina fan. South Carolina got slammed by UNC as the 0-1 pitch to Turner misses outside. It's 1-1. That was in Charlotte. But he picked Coastal Carolina against UCLA, which did not happen. I know somebody that I related to by blood. It was on the call for that game, UCLA and Coastal, the 1-1. That's a little bit low.
Great intersectional clash. You're having more of those with all the moving around of conferences.
Yes. College sports is a mess.
They fail geography.
Which to me is one of the great things about it. I think that the greed has run over. 2-1. Turner takes low. Fastball, and it's 3-1. The regional rivalries are what define college sports.
Greed is the key word.
It's all driven by television dollars. All these teams have started running for the cash. 3-1. The pitch to Turner is high. Ball four, a slider that missed, and Turner leads off the top of the fourth.
It is about time they start paying the players, although very few of the players get it.
Well, you can at least get a job now. The name, image, and likeness is a step in the right direction. I just think we've jumped the shark. It's gone way too far, which was somewhat predictable. It's a case of two extremes. Before, the athletes didn't get nearly enough of the pie, and now it's no longer amateur sports. Here's Tristan Casas, who takes a fastball for a strike in the outside corner, 0-1.
Yeah, for so many years, kids were exploited. Many of them couldn't get degrees the way they had to take courses just to stay eligible.
And schools over-recruited, ditched them if they got injured. It was a bad deal, no question about that. Casas looks as comfortable at the plate right now as he has all year. The 0-1 is a little bit outside, maybe a little low too, and it's 1-1 to Tristan. He's got the average up to 265, the on base at 367, and 861 OPS with 22 home runs. Since the All-Star break, he's been basically the best hitter in the sport. Maybe other than Mookie and Acuna. 1-1 pitch is outside. Curveball. Greinke showing Casas his due respect. And it's 2-1. I saw just a remarkable stat about the Atlanta Braves in light of the 451-foot homer that Acuna hit last night. Throw to first, not in time to get Turner, who's back standing. It left the bat at 121 miles an hour, third fastest hit in the StatCast era. The Braves this year have 23 home runs that have gone 450 feet or more. That's absurd. No other team has more than 12. 2-1 is outside. Casas has got a great feel for the zone today as ever, and it's 3-1.
The Rays are the home run and RBI leader in Matt Olson, and he's not getting a lot of talk about MVP.
Nor will he. 3-1 to Casas, looking to cut one loose right here. The pitch is low, but called a strike. Man, I guess it caught the bottom of the zone with a slider. That's a good take, though, for Casas. I mean, that, if anything, clipped the bottom of the zone in a breaking pitch, and a 3-1 count there. He's not looking to do much with that anyway. We'll have a different mentality here, 3-2. Adam Duvall is out on deck. No score in the top of the fourth. Casas asks for time now, digs back in. 3-2. Turner leading at first. He's running. The pitch is popped up high into left field. Back on it goes Taylor at the warning track, at the wall. He can't get it. It's off the base of the wall. Justin Turner will head to third. Casas breezes into second, and it's almost like Taylor lost that ball in the sun. That was in the air forever. A towering fly ball. It did land at the base of the wall, had real carry on it, but Casas has a double, and the Red Sox have him at second and third.
Now, the wind's blowing out that way. It might have pushed it, but Taylor got all twisted around and didn't find it.
That's just another powerful swing from Casas. Red Sox, who lead the universe with now 297 balls. Casas with 20 of them. Now here, what a bind for Greinke. Second and third with nobody out for Adam Duvall, who just missed a home run to center his first time. Fourth inning is brought to you by Cars for Kids. Donate your car and help a child today. Schedule your free pickup at 877-CARS-FOR-KIDS at carsforkids.com. That is Cars with a K. That extends Tristan's hitting streak to a career-best 10 games. Adam Duvall on an unbelievable power surge. Chance to put the Red Sox ahead right here. The Royals have the left side of the infield back. The right side is in. This is an alignment you almost never see. Lofton and Duffy way in for the right-handed hitter on the right side. Garcia and Duffy, rather Witt, are back. Here's a line drive to the shortstop. Diving play by Bobby Witt. He just took one away from Adam Duvall. And that's a big first out for Greinke. Little looper, and Bobby Witt just made a spectacular diving catch. So on one pitch, they get the all-important first out. We take 10 seconds for station ID in the Shaws and Star Market Red Sox Radio Network.
From the WEEI studios, 93.7 WEEI FM and HD1, Lawrence, Boston. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
Well, now it's up to Masataka Yoshida to try to find a way here. Red Sox can get a run. Without a hit, they'd likely get two with a knock to the outfield. The pitch to Yoshida is a fastball for a strike on the outside corner. Masa ripped one the other way into left field his first time. That would do the trick here. Just feels imperative to get at least one in this spot. Turner walked. Casas doubled. Yoshida now 2 for 7 in this series. Greinke winds and throws, and Masa takes high and outside. Four-seam fastball at 89 miles an hour. The stuff for Greinke has just really declined. And he appears there for the taking in this inning. Here's the pitch. Masa drives one high and deep into right center field. It is back, and it is gone! Masataka Yoshida, 3-run homer, and the Red Sox lead it 3-0. Masa stopped at third. He didn't know it, but that easily cleared the fence right in front of the fountains. The Macho Man, his second home run this month, his 14th overall. The Red Sox get the big swing, and they lead it by 3.
24 home runs allowed by Greinke. He golfed a low pitch and hammered it.
And then that was the swing the Red Sox were looking for. I mean, in the whole month of August, Yoshida only walked 3 times, only homered once. He hit the 3-run bomb at Yankee Stadium, but that was it. That looked so much more like the Yoshida we got to know in the first 2 months of the season.
4 home runs in the second half.
That was balanced. The feet stayed planted on the ground. How big is the inability of Taylor to find that ball in left field now? So here now, Trevor Story, who lined out sharply his first time. The pitch to him is on the ground, rather a liner to third, and it's caught by Garcia, a little looper. So similar to the ball that Adam Duvall hit. Kind of a top-spinning line drive, and on the first pitch, he is retired. The Red Sox are hacking early against Greinke. So after the 3-run homer, Story out on 1 pitch, and here comes Enmanuel Valdez. 3-0 in a flash. Pitch is on the ground toward first. It's a fair ball, gloved by Duffy. He spins and throws to the covering Greinke. Another first pitch swing, but the inning is over. The Red Sox get 3 on the Yoshida home run. To the bottom of the 4th, Chris Sale's got a lead in the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Hello, everyone. This is your Delta Airlines flight attendant speaking. I'm excited to announce we're growing our flight attendant team.
You can learn more about our world of opportunities at our flight attendant info session right here in Providence on September 14th and 15th. If you love to travel, meet new people, help others, and are seeking an office view of the world, a career at Delta may be right for you. To learn more, visit us at delta.com/flywithus. That's delta.com/flywithus. It's your time to climb with Delta.
When you drive the most dependable mass market brand, you can stop thinking about what you can't do and start doing what you never thought possible. Visit your local Kia dealer today to see yourself behind the wheel of the #1 most dependable mass market brand 3 years in a row by J.D. Power. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-334-KIA for details. Always drive safely. Kia received the fewest reported problems among mass market brands in the J.D. Power 2021 to 2023 U.S. Vehicle Dependability Studies. 2023 study based on 2020 models. See jdpower.com/awards for 2023 details.
Every business deserves a great deal. That's why, for a limited time, we're launching the Mobile Made Free event. With Comcast Business Internet, new and existing customers can get 1 year of unlimited mobile for free. Yep, you heard that right. An entire year, free. It's our best internet, powered by the next generation 10G network and with 99.9% reliability. Plus 1 line of free mobile for a year. The Mobile Made Free event is happening now.
Get started with fast speeds and advanced security for $49 a month for 12 months with no annual contract. Plus, ask how to get up to a $500 prepaid card with a qualifying bundle. Call or go online to learn more. Offer ends 9/21/2023. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and automatic payments. New 50 megabits per second internet and Security Edge customers only. Equipment, taxes, and other fees extra. After promo, regular rates apply. Mobile offer requires 100 megabits per second internet and new unlimited intro-mobile service.
Jones and Mego, weekdays 2 to 6.
Now back to the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
A really powerful moment here in Kansas City. This is the sort of equivalent of We Stand Up to Cancer. Today in Kansas City, they're honoring the fight against childhood cancer, and all the players, the 4 umpires, and many of the fans here have placards held in front of their chest. The words, "We give hope to," and then a name inscribed in front. So many of the Red Sox had the words Jimmy Fund on them, and of course a powerful reminder of all that happened at Fenway Park last season. But that is always real poignant in all these ballparks we visit. That was emotional. The 4 umpires all stood in front of the mound where Chris Sale will now jog out and begin his warm-up tosses with Connor Wong. Unsurprisingly, Justin Turner inscribed his own placard with a couple multiple names where, you know, his foundation that he started with his wife, Courtney, does so much, not only to help homeless veterans, but people dealing with big-time cancer and disease. And they've been such an advocate and fundraiser for so many afflicted with cancer. So, a little bit of a delay, but for all the right reasons, as Sale now begins to get ready for the bottom of the 4th inning. Red Sox got him a 3-run lead on Masataka Yoshida's 14th home run. And now Sale will face Olivares, Salvi Perez, and Nelson Velasquez in the Herb Chambers batting order, brought to you by Herb Chambers Volvo Cars of Norwood. What a game in Cincinnati, 13-7. David Ross and the Chicago Cubs blasting away over the Reds. Chicago put up 7 runs inning. They're looking to go 73-64 are the Cubs. Meantime, the Phillies just keep on doing it. They're in Milwaukee. Phillies set a record for home runs in the month of August, and they're doing it once again in September. 4-2, they lead the Brewers. And of course, in that game, JT Realmuto and Alec Boehm have homers. Schwarber led off the game yesterday with a home run, his 39th. Kyle has more homers than singles in this season. And unsurprisingly, he's become a real fan favorite in Philadelphia. So here we go into the bottom of the fourth. Sale is ready, so is Edward Olivares, right-handed hitter. Rangers have taken early 3-0 lead over the Twins down in Arlington in the third inning. Sale throws. Olivares takes a slider on the inside corner for strike one. How refreshing it is to see Yoshida launch one. That was the hitter we saw for the first 2 months of the season. It really does feel like fatigue got the best of him. 0-1 is a fastball high, and it's 1-1. He did lose his legs and his balance, his foundation in the box. So many more ground balls. In fact, last time we looked a week ago, he had the 5th worst launch angle in the game, as Olivares takes a big swing and a miss at a 91-mile-an-hour fastball, and it's 1-2. Just had not hit the ball in the air enough this year, Yoshida, but he got a hold of that one. 1-2. On the ground softly to third. Devers wheeled to Story, who gloves the backhand first in time to get Olivares. Just another awesome throw by Trevor Story. His arm is all the way back, and there's one away.
And he's so good at throwing on the move accurately.
To me, that's a case where Rafi is adapting his play because of now some experience with Story to his left. I think with Kike and even Hamilton, and maybe to some degree Yu Chang, he might have cut in front of that ball. Story's such a good thrower. Let him have it. Here's Perez, who takes a strike. Good slider. Chris has got that pitch working, and it's 0-1. This is kind of a fun matchup because Salvi Perez caught Chris as the starting pitcher in the All-Star game for the American League in 17 and 18. The 0-1 is swung on and missed. That was another good slider, and it's 0-2. I always get a kick out of these matchups. Two guys who have, in some ways, defined their generation. 0-2. Slider, did he go? Yes, he did. He could not hold up Perez. That's the third strikeout for Chris, who has now retired 8 of the last 9. And quickly 2 down for Nelson Velasquez. So that's the Subaru of New England scoreboard, with the Rangers leading the Twins, Cubs blasting the Reds. With so much to love, you don't want to miss Subaru of New England A Lot to Love event. For complete details and to find your authorized Subaru retailer, visit SubaruofNewEngland.com. Velasquez takes a slider outside, ball 1. Chris almost always leans more on the slider to lefties, but I think the velocity on the fastball a little down. He's got a great feel for the slider today. The 1-0. That is a little bit high. Another slider. 2-0. He's thrown now 72 pitches, which is a little surprising. That's higher than I thought the number would be. 47 of them strikes. 2-0. That's a fastball. Missed outside. 94. He's feeling the velocity a little bit more lately. But it's 3-0. Chris takes a deep breath. Looks over to the third base side. Now winds the pitch. That is right in there. Fastball at 91. That's 3-1. The Rays, whom we'll see tomorrow in Cleveland for the finale of that series. Bradley and Curry, the matchup, gets going in about an hour. As Olivares, Velasquez, I should say, swings over the top of a slider, and it's 3-2. Toronto and Colorado. Danny Jansen out with a finger fracture. That's a huge loss for the Jays. They fell 8-7 in Colorado last night. So that is the rubber match in that series. 2 down, bottom 4. 3-0 Red Sox. Sun-splashed afternoon in KC. Sale's pitch is swung on a ripped foul outside the third base line. Velasquez out in front of a slider. And it stays 3-2. Rays having all kinds. So many more injuries. Their pitching staff suffered another blow. Jason Adam to the IL. 3-2. Again, Sale throws, and a slider misses outside. That's ball 4. So, first free pass issued by Chris today. And it extends the inning for Matt Duffy. And there's so much swirling around Wander Franco. We'll talk a lot about it this week in Tampa, but more and more you hear people speculating that it may be over forever for Franco. More allegations come out in the DR. 2 down, here's Duffy, the longtime Giant, who takes a Sale slider down and in for ball 1. Duffy now 1 for 8 in his career against Chris. Guy who wowed the people of San Francisco's rookie year, in which he won one of those 3 world championships against these Royals, as Duffy lines one foul down the right field line. Out of play. Each year the Giants award the Willie McCovey Award, and it's voted on by the guys in the clubhouse as the best representative of stretch, teammate, leader, and it's so rare that that award is given to a rookie. But it was to Duffy in 14. That year they beat these Royals 7 games thanks to Madison Bumgarner. Royals would take the title the next year. The 1-1 is on the ground to the second baseman Valdez. He's got it. He goes the short way to second. Story steps on the bag to get Velasquez. And the inning is over. To the 5th inning we go. 3-0 Red Sox in the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Hello, everyone. This is your Delta Airlines flight attendant speaking. On behalf of your Delta crew, we're excited to announce we're growing our flight attendant team.
You can learn more about our world of opportunities at our flight attendant info session right here in Providence on September 14th and 15th. If you love to travel, meet new people, help others, and are seeking an office view of the world, a career at Delta may be right for you. To learn more, visit us at delta.com/flywithus. That's delta.com/flywithus. It's your time to climb with Delta.
When you drive the most dependable mass market brand, you can stop thinking about what you can't do and start doing what you never thought possible. Visit your local Kia dealer today to see yourself behind the wheel of the #1 most dependable mass market brand 3 years in a row by J.D. Power. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-334-KIA for details. Always drive safely. Kia received the fewest reported problems among mass market brands in the J.D. Power 2021 to 2023 U.S. Vehicle Dependability Studies. 2023 study based on 2020 models. See jdpower.com/awards for 2023 details.
It's time to get health insurance. Whether you're losing mass health coverage or looking for a new plan, the Massachusetts Health Connector can help. In Massachusetts, everyone is required by law to be insured, and the Health Connector is the only place to get help paying for your health insurance. Find the right plan for you and your family. Visit mahealthconnector.org or call 1-877-MA-ENROLL. That's 1-877-MA-ENROLL. Act now. Stay covered.
We're right back to the Sox on the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
3-0 Boston leading off. 5th inning is Connor Wong of the Herb Chambers batting order, sponsored by Herb Chambers Honda and Honda Burlington. First pitch to Wong is inside. He grounded into a 5-4-3 double play. His first at bat. Our code word of the day is base knock. One word, base knock. Make sure to enter your code word at the member portal today.
Startling how diminished Greinke's stuff looks.
And there's a low fastball at 88. Seemed to really amp up on that pitch. That's about all he has in the tank. But he's still out there, 1-13. Of course, they have Lyles, who won Friday night, who's 4-15, 1-1. And a swinging strike. Royals really headed for the worst record in their history. That includes, though, the expansion team of 1969 when Kansas City got baseball back after Kansas City A's departed for Oakland. Swinging a high fly foul, first base side out of play.
Which no longer guarantees the top pick. It's a lottery.
Yep. Keep you trying to win right to the end then. Today through Monday at Shaw's Star Market, get value-packed beef T-bone, New York strip steak, lamb loin chops for $6.97 a pound when you use the digital coupon. Also bags of jumbo shrimp for $5.97. Shaw's and Star Market perfecting the art of fresh. Fly ball left field. Taylor's having trouble. Now he finds it and makes the catch. He misplayed. Cost his fly ball into a double, and it cost him a run last inning. One gone. Here's Verdugo, who flied out to left and reached out an error by the third baseman Garcia.
We're not going to be far at all from where John lives.
Retired John Gordon and Ford Moose, longtime voice of the Twins outside.
Do you feel the magnetic pull of your home down there when we're in Tampa?
I do.
Yeah. I wouldn't put it past you to get down to Trattoria Mia for a quick meal.
The 1-0 pitch is low. Well, the hours don't quite work.
No.
With night games. But we'll be there sooner than later, at least sometime in the fall. 2-0. Verdugo in the leadoff spot takes a breaking ball for a strike.
Well, we'll make up for it. We absolutely are going to Mazzaro's.
The Italian deli in St. Petersburg.
We like the eggplant and chicken parm. Jamai just likes the cookies.
He won't be with us, though, will he?
He is. He's driving in right now.
Oh, good. They're low and in the dirt. Yeah, Jamai likes those huge cookies they have there. He's got quite an appetite.
And metabolism.
It's amazing. Stays so trim and fit. Here's a 3-1 pitch. And it's in there for a strike. My wife Jan's a huge fan of Jamai. She thinks he does a great job. And we do too.
I'll speak for yourself.
Here's the 3-2. And a high pop-up in the right center field, shallow. Second baseman out, right fielder on. Velasquez, the right fielder, has it. The pitches are so slow, the Red Sox are trying to hold back and wait, but it's tough to do. Here's Raffy, who struck out and then grounded to short. We're in the top of the fifth, 3-0 Red Sox, and a 3-run homer in the fourth inning off the bat of Masataka Yoshida, his 14th. Here it is, and the fastball taken up and away.
That was weird. Greinke's now varying things to Raffy, who's got this look on his face like, what was that? I mean, Greinke broke his hands, crossed his legs across in front of his chest, touched his hat, and then went into the wind. And now Raffy's like, wait a minute.
And he threw 93.
I was not expecting that. He calls time. That was weird.
Great athlete. He hit 9 home runs. At one time, he talked about quitting pitching to be a hitter. They talked him out of it. Here's the 1-0. Soft one outside. Just with a slider. Two balls, no strikes, 2 out, 3-0 Red Sox here in the top of the fifth. And Casey Moe, the pitch, swing and a foul. And they call it a changeup at 86. That's about his fastball speed.
Yes, it is.
2 balls and a strike. Yankees in Houston play tonight, Sunday night game. The 2-1 delivery, and he waves and dribbles a foul at the on-deck area on a curveball. Referee trying to stay back on this guy, but it's difficult. 224 wins for Greinke, but only one this year. He's 1-13. His 2-2 pitch. And that's too low.
He's seeing it better, Rafi. He has better takes. He's watching it all the way through the zone.
Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, bases empty. Greinke delivers home, and he grounds a foul down the first base line past the coach there, Kyle Hudson, the former wide receiver for Illinois, where he played in the Rose Bowl. As we mentioned before, like former Red Sox MVP, AL MVP Jackie Jensen. He played in the Rose Bowl for Cal. The pitch. Swing line drive, base hit in the right center field. Velasquez cuts it off by the gap, and Rafi, who waited effectively on that pitch at 86, rips a single. Here comes Justin Turner now. He's grounded out 5-3 and drawn a walk. And we get a pitching coach visit here. On to Tampa Bay after this one. The Rays have not announced their pitchers. They have so many on the injured list. Brian Bayer will go tomorrow. Cutter Crawford goes on Tuesday, and Red Sox have not announced a Wednesday starter yet. Two-out runner at first. Red Sox now with 5 hits, all off Greinke, the opener. Clark went 1 perfect inning with a strikeout. Chris Sale's not hit his best fastball, but he has held them to no runs on 2 hits. Austin Cox, a lefty warming. Here's the pitch home. And there's a high foul first base side into the stands. Hit 15,000 the first night, 20,527 last night. I would say more like 15 in this one. Many of the fans seeking cover from the sun in the first base grandstand and third base grandstand. Fastball inside. Same in the upper deck, which is sparsely populated, especially in those areas exposed to this hot summer sun. Labor Day weekend. Tomorrow's game, by the way, a 4:10 start. Here's the 1-1. And a soft one for a strike over the outer half. One and 2 to Justin Turner. Two-out runner at first. And a throw over there. Rafi Startle dives back. He wasn't very far off the bag. 65 pitches thrown by Greinke, who turned 40 in October. The 1-2 pitch. And a breaking ball fouled into the first base stands and out of play. Red Sox on the road. Moved slightly over 500 now. They are 34 and 33. The 1-2. Ian Tight had nicked him. To get out of the way, I think nicked the arm or maybe just the uniform of Turner as he trots down to first. 2-on-2 out for Casas, who's grounded out 3-4-1 with a high towering drive to left field that left field had misplayed, maybe losing it in the sun. He went for a double, and Yoshida followed with a homer. That's going to do it for Greinke as Matt Quatraro, their manager, makes the move. That's a very stoic guy, very calm. And he has to be with this group, especially with the pitching staff he has. So Greinke departs on the hook for what would be his 14th loss. Cox coming on a pitching change here in America's Heartland on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Hello, everyone. This is your Delta Airlines flight attendant speaking. On behalf of your Delta crew, we're excited to announce we're growing our flight attendant team.
You can learn more about our world of opportunities at our flight attendant info session right here in Providence on September 14th and 15th. If you love to travel, meet new people, help others, and are seeking an office view of the world, a career at Delta may be right for you. To learn more, visit us at delta.com/flywithus. That's delta.com/flywithus. It's your time to climb with Delta.
When you drive the most dependable mass market brand, you can stop thinking about what you can't do and start doing what you never thought possible. Visit your local Kia dealer today to see yourself behind the wheel of the #1 most dependable mass market brand 3 years in a row by J.D. Power. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-334-KIA for details. Always drive safely. Kia received the fewest reported problems among mass market brands in the J.D. Power 2021 to 2023 U.S. Vehicle Dependability Studies. 2023 study based on 2020 models. See jdpower.com/awards for 2023 details.
So here is Cox, the lefty, on the hill for Kansas City. Austin Cox 0-1 with a 4.28 ERA, 23rd appearance. He had 3 as an opener, has 1 save to his credit. Opponents are only hitting .214 against this southpaw as he comes on to face Casas. 2 on and 1 out. Red Sox leading at 3-0 here in the 5th inning on a 3-run homer off the bat of Masataka Yoshida in the 4th. Casas with 22 home runs, had 1 in this series. The lefty delivers, and the fastball is too high, ball 1. It's a cut fastball. Rangers 3, Twins 0 in the top of the 4th at Texas. The lefty works, and a strike at the knees. Fastball down and in. Blue Jays and Rockies underway. No score in the 2nd. Houston playing tonight against the Yankees, and the Mets lead the Mariners 5-3 in the bottom of the 6th at Citi Field. Mariners with a 1-game lead over Houston, 2 in front of Texas in the West. The pitch. That's low. Red Sox would love to add on to the lead here. It's 3-0. They've seen the arms out of their bullpen quite a bit. Cox played at Mercer University in Georgia. His 2-1 pitch to Tristan. And tried to hold up, couldn't do it on a high fastball. 2-2. 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th. Cox 6'4", 235 from Macon, Georgia.
Whose hockey team was one of the great nicknames of all time.
Yep.
The Macon Whoopies.
Do they still have a hockey team?
I don't know.
Here's the 2-2 and a foul to the left out of play. Tried to get a fastball in on the hands at only 86. That was 92. So a little more velocity makes it look like 100 after the way Greinke was throwing. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, 2 on. And a throw to second, bounced in there, knocked down by shortstop Witt. Diving back safely was Devers.
That's a good opportunity for Raffy to do what he loves to do, which is just kind of roll around in the dirt for a while.
Sit there, take a deep breath. He's still down. He's talking to Witt.
Oh, it's so great.
Now he gets up on his feet. Chance to rest. It's sort of a lazy Sunday afternoon in the mid-90s. The 2-2. All left side out of play. Easy to get a souvenir upstairs there.
Mm-hmm. Apparently they do have a team. It's called the Macon Mayhem, which is not as fun.
Still pretty original.
It is.
Two balls, 2 strikes, and 2 out to Tristan Casas. It extended his hit streak to 10, and he swings and misses at a high fastball to retire the side. After 4.5, it's 3-0 Boston on the Shaws in Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
The U.S. Virgin Islands is calling out to you. With no passport required for U.S. citizens, no arrival or departure taxes, no need to convert currency, and no Caribbean destination more inviting than St. Croix, St. John, and St. Thomas. We give you a reason to say yes. Our charming people look forward to welcoming you. We are America's paradise because this, my friend, is the American Caribbean.
Hello, everyone. This is your Delta Airlines flight attendant speaking. On behalf of your Delta crew, we're excited to announce we're growing our flight attendant team.
You can learn more about our world of opportunities at our flight attendant info session right here in Providence on September 14th and 15th. If you love to travel, meet new people, help others, and are seeking an office view of the world, a career at Delta may be right for you. To learn more, visit us at delta.com/flywithus. That's delta.com/flywithus. It's your time to climb with Delta.
When you drive the most dependable mass market brand, you can stop thinking about what you can't do and start doing what you never thought possible. Visit your local Kia dealer today to see yourself behind the wheel of the #1 most dependable mass market brand 3 years in a row by J.D. Power. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Always drive safely. Kia received the fewest reported problems among mass market brands in the J.D. Power 2021 to 2023 U.S. Vehicle Dependability Studies. 2023 study based on 2020 models. See jdpower.com/awards for 2023 details.
How powerful is Cox Internet? So powerful that one day, your daughter will be able to simulate a soccer match against some of the world's best players right from your backyard. Get gig speeds powered by fiber from Cox. It's internet built for tomorrow, today. Internet delivered through Cox's hybrid fiber coax network. Speeds vary and are not guaranteed. Cox terms and other restrictions apply.
The Greg Hill Show, weekdays, 5:30 to 10.
Now back to the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
We go to the bottom of the 5th, and Nick Lofton will bat first here in the Herb Chambers batting order. Lofton made his debut here Friday night. Had 2 hits and a walk. Applied to right his first time up. Chris Sale delivers, and he takes a slider for a strike. Sale's allowed only 2 hits. He's walked 1. He's fanned 3. And he's fanned their best. Witt twice and Perez once. That one runs inside. Changeup missing at 84. 3-0 Boston. All the scoring on a 3-run homer by Yoshida. Red Sox get Joe Vera up in the bullpen. And that one's taken high.
83 pitches now for Chris. Red Sox, when a starter goes 5 or more innings, they're 50-30. 625 winning percentage. When they don't get that, they're 20-36.
Swing and a miss at a good changeup.
Courtesy of Boston Sports Info. Very informative Twitter handle.
2-2 the count. We passed the 75th pitch. Brought to you by Dana-Farber Cancer Institute and the Jimmy Fund, as we honor the 75th anniversary of the Jimmy Fund this season. $4 million raised in our radio telethon for the Jimmy Fund. 2-2 pitch. Way outside with a slider. So they have the bullpen busy, as Alex said, 90 to 95 pitches for Sale. Surprisingly, the pitch count's that high, but they did have some long at-bats with foul balls earlier. There's a wave and a miss at a slider away, and down he goes. So Sale fans the rookie. His 4th punch out, and here comes Samad Taylor, who's fly deep to center his first time up. Little guy who can run. He misplayed that fly ball by Casas in the 4th inning that cost his team a run. Greinke went 3 1/3, 5 hits, 3 runs, 2 earned, a walk, a hit batsman, and 0 strikeouts. Carl Strike.
Like in comparison to Greinke, isn't it crazy to you that Chris Sale only has 119 career wins?
Now, Greinke started earlier, but yes, inside. Of course, Chris was a closer early in his career with the White Sox, so you don't get many wins that way.
But like to me, his best was better than Greinke's best.
Different styles, but I would agree. The 1-1 swing and a miss. He waves at a changeup away. Oh, he's thrown a lot of changeups today, more than he usually does.
To me, this is his pitching, right? He doesn't have the great fastball today, but he's leaning on the secondary stuff a lot.
He's thrown 89 pitches now, so this is very likely going to be it if he can get through the 5th. Time granted Taylor, another rookie. One-two pitch coming, and he swings and fouls one of the screen. It was another slider. On to the Trop after this one for 3. Looks like they haven't been there since April. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss at a high fastball. Well, he amped up there for 94. So 5 punch-outs. I think he's emptying the tank right here.
How many times have you seen it, Joe?
Knowing that the end is close. Here's Blanco, the center fielder, flied to right his first time up. Blanco, a speedster. Raffy in close at third. The pitch is away, ball 1.
I love the stories in the 18 World Series. Some of Chris' teammates claim that the bullpen phone did not ring. Before the 9th inning, he just got up and started throwing. Said, I'm finishing this thing.
Taken low. Yeah, they weren't trusting it to Craig Kimbrell by that time. And he did. Struck out Manny Machado, which was so fitting after Machado's slide to hasten the end of Pedroia's career. Never forget that, low and away. Surprising. Dustin never really blamed him or held it against him, it seemed. Said all the right things, but here's the 3-0 pitch. And a fastball in there for a strike. That was the 95th pitch. Three 0 Boston. The pitch. Swing and a miss at a high fastball. And I think he got Wong on the backswing there.
He did. Now, guess the velocity on this, which is the one that Chris, I'm sure, thinks may be his last pitch. I mean, he might have a slider in mind. That's possible. But I think if he goes a fastball, you're going to see some big-time heat.
The last one was 91, which he's been sitting at most of the game. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. This time is granted the hitter. Number 9 batter, Blanco. Sale rocks. The payoff pitch is a breaking ball outside. He walked him.
And here comes Alex.
Well, he's jogging out there. Let's see if he lets him finish the inning. He pulled him after 4 2/3 recently. And so far, he's not made a move.
I think Chris is trying to argue to stay in. He is.
Very brief conversation.
I think Chris had his glove over his mouth to basically say to Alex, get off my mouth.
It's his second walk. So here comes Garcia, who flied to center and singled to center.
I love that Alex just wanted to check in on him.
I think it's other way he went out there. He was certainly not sure of making a move. Sale convinced him otherwise. Here's the pitch to Garcia, and a fastball is over the outer half, a strike.
There it is, 94. I bet you Alex said something along the lines of, you got one more. Do you want him?
They got Bobby Witt on deck. That's dangerous, even though he's fanned him twice. 2 on, 2 out, 1 on the pitch. Pass ball strike over the outer half.
Wow.
96, that's his quickest pitch of the game. You throw him a slider here, or will he try to blow him away?
Give me door 1.
The 0-2 pitch. Here it comes. And he grounds it weakly by the mound. Charged by Story. Gloves. Throws on the move. Got him. Big play by Story. Well, he gets such a great jump on those ground balls when he comes in. So Sale gets through 5. That'll likely be it. Certainly be it. 3-0 Boston on the Shaws in Star Market. WEEI Red Sox Network.
Hello, everyone. This is your Delta Airlines flight attendant speaking. On behalf of your Delta crew, we're excited to announce we're growing our flight attendant team.
You can learn more about our world of opportunities at our flight attendant info session right here in Providence on September 14th and 15th. If you love to travel, meet new people, help others, and are seeking an office view of the world, a career at Delta may be right for you. To learn more, visit us at delta.com/flywithus. That's delta.com/flywithus. It's your time to climb with Delta.
When you drive the most dependable mass market brand, you can stop thinking about what you can't do and start doing what you never thought possible. Visit your local Kia dealer today to see yourself behind the wheel of the #1 most dependable mass market brand 3 years in a row by J.D. Power. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-334-KIA for details. Always drive safely. Kia received the fewest reported problems among mass market brands in the J.D. Power 2021 to 2023 U.S. Vehicle Dependability Studies. 2023 study based on 2020 models. See jdpower.com/awards for 2023 details.
Hi, it's Joe. Today through Monday at Shaw's and Star Market, it's a 4-day surf and turf sale. Get value pack beef, T-bone, New York strip steak, or lamb loin chops for just $6.97 a pound, and bags of jumbo raw shrimp only $5.97 a pound with the Digimon Limit 2. When you shop with the Shaw's app, you get amazing deals and earn points on every purchase. Short on time? Order ahead for free curbside pickup or get delivery. Surf and Turf sale ends Monday. Shaw's and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh.
You're listening to the Sox on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network. Now, back to the play-by-play action.
Adam Duvall leading it off in the top of the 6th. Good fight there. Chris Sale to make it through 5 innings. Duvall takes a pitch a little bit high. Curveball from Cox. Austin Cox, left-hander. I sort of feel like Duvall may have a little splash in him here. He's been so hot. Good matchup for him. 1-0 is a little bit outside. Change up that missed, and it's 2-0. I love that Chris is able to do that over and over again. Even when he doesn't have his A-plus stuff, velocity down in terms of his career, but he's always able to reach back. The 2-0 is outside. He doesn't want to give in, does Cox. 3 balls and no strikes to Duvall, who certainly has the green light right here. But it's just vintage Sale in that one way, where when the end is near, he's got 95 and 96 in the tank. 3-0 pitch is swung on and driven high and deep into left field. If it's fair, it's way gone. Adios! Adam Duvall launches one way out of here, and it's 4-0 Red Sox. That's why you set him free, and he has got his 19th home run.
Now that had to go about 420, I would guess.
Absolutely demolished. So what's that now? 9 homers in his last 13 games? He is red hot. He worked great count and lifted off. Now Yoshida, who has the other homer in the game. Here's the pitch. Massa takes a strike on the outside corner. Should tell you that Massa is second in the Herb Chambers batting order in this inning, brought to you by Herb Chambers, Honda Seekonk, and Honda Westboro. 0-1 is a little bit outside. 1-1. You've rubbed off on me in that way, Joe. Just sensing matchups that favor hitters. That one just a screamer. The 1-1 is high with a fastball, 2-1.
Not surprising that he launched it. He really nailed it, too.
So what did you say, 420?
Yes.
All right, we'll get the tail of the tape in a moment. 2-1 to Yoshida. Pitch is a high fly ball into center field. Blanco, shielding himself from the sun, is there to make the play. And there's out number one. It'll bring up Trevor Story, who's looked better at the plate today. A couple lineouts. $19 homers for Duvall. The Red Sox are going to end up having 5 guys with 30 doubles. They've already got 3 20-plus homer hitters as Story takes a fastball for a strike on the inside corner. And with one more, Adam will join that club. Yoshida with 14's got an outside chance. Verdugo with 13. 0-1, the pitch is line foul down the right field line. And it's quickly 0-2. I think it's fair to say that if the Red Sox are going to make a miraculous push to the postseason, it'll be on the strength of their offense. They're so short. Guys are kind of running into walls, and there's not a lot of innings available in the starting rotation, almost other than Brian Bayo. So the bats are going to have to do it. And they have today so far. You're very good at this, Joe. 416 for Adam Duvall. Left the bat at 106. 0-2. Here's the pitch. That's in the dirt. It would have made fountains, but he pulled it too much. Duvall. Right inside the pole. One ball, 2 strikes to Trevor Story. Valdez is on deck. Austin Cox from the belt throws, and a little looper down the right field line, slicing foul and out of play. It's what makes the opener in this series so disturbing. And Jordan Lyles pitched with a big lead right out of the gates. Paxton just got hit so hard. But last night and today are sort of how it's supposed to go here in Kansas City. This historically bad Royals club, 53 games below 500. 1-2. Pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. That was a curveball underneath the bat of Story. His second strikeout, Austin Cox. And with 2 down, here comes Enmanuel Valdez. This copyrighted broadcast, presented by authority of the Boston Red Sox, may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. The accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of WEEI and the Boston Red Sox. So here's Valdez. Singled and grounded out. The pitch is high. And outside, a fastball, 1-0. Both Cedon Rafaela and Wheelier Abreu off the bench today, along with Reese McGuire and Rob Refsnyder for the Red Sox. 1-0. That's crushed into center field. Blanco started in. Now back, he gets there in front of the warning track to make the play. And the inning is over, but Adam Duvall launches one deep into left field. Solo shot. 4-0 Red Sox. Bottom 6 next. Shaw's and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Hello, everyone. This is your Delta Airlines flight attendant speaking. On behalf of your Delta crew, we're excited to announce we're growing our flight attendant team.
You can learn more about our world of opportunities at our flight attendant info session right here in Providence on September 14th and 15th. If you love to travel, meet new people, help others, and are seeking an office view of the world, a career at Delta may be right for you. To learn more, visit us at delta.com/fly with us. That's delta.com/fly with us. It's your time to climb with Delta.
When you drive the most dependable mass market brand, you can stop thinking about what you can't do and start doing what you never thought possible. Visit your local Kia dealer today to see yourself behind the wheel of the #1 most dependable mass market brand 3 years in a row by J.D. Power. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-334-KIA for details. Always drive safely. Kia received the fewest reported problems among mass market brands in the J.D. Power 2021 to 2023 U.S. Vehicle Dependability Studies. 2023 study based on 2020 models. See jdpower.com/awards for 2023 details.
Hey man, looking good. It's Stitch Fix. I'd like to thank my stylist for making me look so great. They always get my fit just right. They send clothes that work for me and my budget. They even found me my favorite pair of jeans. I'd like to thank Stitch Fix because let's get real, I couldn't make this style happen on my own. They just make everything so easy. So thank you, Stitch Fix. They just get me, and they'll get you too. Stitch Fix. Take your style quiz today at stitchfix.com.
Why?
If you have T-Mobile 5G home internet, you might be hearing this a lot. Every time your internet slows down during the busiest hours.
Why?
Because your network gives priority to cell phone users.
Why?
Good question. Why not switch to Cox Internet with 2 times faster download speeds than T-Mobile 5G home internet during peak hours?
Okay.
Stop the whys and visit cox.com/5G home for details. T-Mobile prioritizes certain T-Mobile phone users over home internet users during times of congestion.
More Boston sports opinion, more often. Just download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. It's Mauricio Jovera. Red Sox leading at 4-0. We have not seen Chris Martin. We've not seen Kenley Jansen very much at all in this last week. So interesting to see what the plan is the rest of the way here today. The Red Sox certainly would like to get Martin and Jansen involved in this ball game, but 6 outs you would think to bridge the gap to them. In fact, as we say that, Chris is already standing up and stretching and beginning to throw the weighted ball out in the Red Sox bullpen. 4-0. Jovera is on, and he'll see the big hitters for the Royals, Bobby Witt Jr. and then Red Sox killer MJ Melendez. Jovera throws, and a fastball fouled off on the first base side. These things happen where you got a guy up 3-0. You have Jovera ready to get Sale out of a jam if he can't finish the 5th inning. But I did think it was possible the Red Sox would go to someone else in this spot as Jovera misses outside to Bobby Witt Jr., and it's 1-1. Last night, an inning from Winkowski, 3 from Pivetta. Jovera, 2/3 of an inning on Friday night. 1-1 pitch. That is right in there. Clearly, Witt was guessing for something else because that's a 94-mile-an-hour fastball right in the middle of the plate.
Brian Bernardino's back. Talked today. He's feeling great after COVID. He's ready to go, he said.
Well, that's the answer, don't you think? He'll have the 7th. Here's a drive foul down the right field line. Royals only 2 hits. Great job by Chris Sale. He didn't have his A-plus velocity, but I thought he really pitched quite effectively. 2 hits only.
A lot of change-ups.
2 walks, 5 strikeouts. It was the secondary stuff. Pitch is a little bit outside. Jovera, almost like Eck, swung his right leg around as he followed through there. Missed it. It's 2-2. It's crazy to say it, but MJ Melendez looks terrifying on deck. 2-2 is fouled off straight back. He's a .220 hitter. He slugged .320 against lefties. Not much better really all year against righties, but against the Red Sox, he's Babe Ruth. Chris threw 44 sliders, 35 fastballs, 21 changeups. 2-2. Fouled off.
15th appearance for Jovera, and he's only pitched in 3 winning games.
It's not real good. Oftentimes he comes in with a smallish deficit, and it balloons.
He's been a mop-up guy, really.
4-0 now. The 2-2 slider outside. That's a different assignment. The one thing that he doesn't do enough of is throw quality strikes, which is sort of the charge of big league pitchers. Time called by Witt. He steps out. But again, you had Pivetta go the 3 innings last night. Winkowski got you 1. Schreiber has not been the same pitcher. And Whitlock on the bereavement. Would have been a spot I'm almost sure that Garrett would have thrown. 3-2. Up the middle into center field. That was an absolute rocket under the feet of Jovera. And Bobby Witt Jr. has a leadoff hit. I doubt that Alex Cora will have a real long leash here for Jovera. Even given what we just said about the dearth of options out in the Red Sox bullpen. Here comes MJ Melendez to hit for Olivares. Well, the only reason I was a little surprised, or it's just worth noting that nobody else got up for the Red Sox, is it's this part of the order.
He's hitting .444 in 12 games against the Red Sox, a 1.513 OPS, the highest mark against the Red Sox all time with 50 plate appearances or more.
It's just been incredible. We came here last year, and I have to be honest, I'd never heard of him. Yeah. And he just destroyed the Red Sox for that whole series.
12 games, 11 doubles, 2 triples, 7 homers, 15 RBIs.
Well, here he is. 1 on, none out, 4-0 Red Sox. Spot for Joe Vera. A shifted double play depth for the Red Sox. The pitch is fouled off. Bernardino is up and throwing. It feels like a security blanket does. And it's amazing. One of the great stories of the year. We haven't seen him for a week. The Red Sox have missed him big time.
They really have. He's done a super job.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Pitch is crushed high and deep into left field. Back on it, Yoshida at the warning track right in front of the wall. He squares up. He's there to make the play.
Wow.
I sort of feel about Melendez like I do Judge these days. Every time he puts the ball in play, it makes your heart skip a beat, but a deep fly out the other way right in front of the 387 marker. And here comes Salvi Perez.
That's a home run in many parks.
I'll tell you right now, you got Velasquez on deck, then Matt Duffy. They are right-handed hitters. Jovera is on the ropes. Witt runs again. A fastball. Wong's throw to second, not nearly in time. Backhanded tag by Valdez. And Bobby Witt Jr. has his 39th stolen base. Jovera didn't even look at him. I mean, he had him so timed up, an unbelievable jump, and Wong had zero chance to throw him out.
He had to make it down 4-0.
A little bit surprising, especially with Perez at the plate. 1 down, 4-0 in the 6th. The pitch is ripped into right field. That is down for a base hit. Verdugo cuts it off. Witt will jog on home. Throw goes to second. Did Alex hurt himself there? Salvi Perez has an RBI knock. It's 4-1, and Verdugo sort of looked like he came up lame after cutting that off in the gap. And Alex Cora and Ramon Vasquez have their hands held high. Verdugo's hurt. I mean, he's limping in right field. And now Alex has his hand up saying to Alex, "Are you okay?" And Alex, for now, Verdugo that is, says, "Yes, I am." At some point soon, Jovera is on thin ice. I mean, if the Red Sox, it feels like if they had more right-handed options that were available and fresh, he'd be out of the game. That's
Probably
a pitch.
wouldn't have been in the first place.
True. Nelson Velasquez takes a pitch outside for ball 1.
As we said, he's been the ultimate mop-up pitcher.
Yeah, he's been hit so hard already here today. The 1-0, swing and a miss. That was a slider fanned on, and it's 1-1. Now that Duvall home run feels essential. Velasquez has flied to left and walked. The philosophy throughout baseball, and certainly the Red Sox have adopted it this year, is to try so hard to find diamonds in the rough. Guys who are released by other teams are just not performing. The 1-1. Slider swung on a miss. That was there for the hitting. Velasquez over the top, and it's 1-2. It's happened at times for the Red Sox, guys like Schreiber and Bernardino, but there have been so many more examples, like Jovera and Bearclaw. And
how about that other guy who was here one day, Lamet?
Denelson Lamet, Matt Dermody, and others.
Hardly knew ye.
Time is called by the hitter, Velasquez. Alex Cora's now looking down at his lineup card, clearly considering what's going on in the bullpen. 1-2, 4-1 in the 6th. Now the tying run is on deck in Matt Duffy. Jovera throws. Slider fouled off. He got away with that pitch. I mean, that was a hanging slider. But Velasquez just couldn't catch up to it. It's wild. Jovera, acquired from the Giants, and made his first 2 Red Sox appearances at Oracle Park by the Bay.
Second one was a loss in extra innings.
1-2. Here's the pitch. That is right there, strike 3. I don't know what in the world Velasquez was looking for. Maybe guessing slider.
It's right down the middle.
Red Sox will certainly take that. 94 in the heart of the plate and a big second out. And the Royals, are they actually going to pinch hit here? If so, that is an incredible move by Matt Quatrero. Dave Bush is coming out. I'm, frankly, Joe, quite surprised that it's not Alex Cora. I mean, if they're going to go with Michael Massey, who is announced, why not go to Bernardino right here?
I would think so. This guy had 3 hits last night.
And look, he is now. I mean, Alex is saying enough of this, and now they're bringing a trainer out, which is a little bit... Oh, yeah, they're actually going to go look at Verdugo. I beg your pardon. They're going to go check on the right fielder Verdugo to see if he is okay, given the time that Dave Bush is spending on the mound with Joe Vera.
Giving Bernardino more time to get loose.
He had stopped throwing Brennan, and it looks like Verdugo wants to come out of the game. So you'd think Rafaela, nope, Wheelier Abreu is going to come in. Alex just pantomime with the left-handed swing. And it'll be Abreu to come on and play right field. Verdugo's grabbing at the back of his left leg, kind of in the hamstring area. And you really do wonder right now whether Alex take a left turn and go to the mound and summon Bernardino. But no, they went to the pitching coach visit instead, so this is going to be Joe Vera right here.
Yeah, he's not walking very well as he leaves the field.
That's a problem for sure.
He's been a hot hitter, 0 for 3 today, but 3 hits last night.
So Massey is going to pinch hit from the left side. Abreu out into right field. Hope it's a minor issue for Verdugo. And again, this is just one of those spots, Joe, and you hate to beat a dead horse, but whether it was Joe Jakes in D.C. or Bear Claw the other day against the Astros, on and on, there is no shot in the world that if the Red Sox had more available, healthy pitchers in this situation, Joe Vera would be in the game. And especially continuing in this inning with the left-hander Massey coming up. I mean, this is the reason to have Bernardino on the roster, but the Red Sox clearly feel that it's most important that they get 3 outs from him in the 7th and bridge it to Martin and Jansen. The problem, of course, is that right here, right now, you got Massey, who looked very good at the plate last night. 2 doubles and a single, and if he gets into one, it's a 1-run game. So, what for so much of today has felt so very comfortable, now a little tenuous, as Joe Vera will face the pinch-hitting Michael Massey. Four to 1 Red Sox. 1 on, 2 out. Joe Vera on the mound. He throws. Massey takes a strike with a slider on the inside corner. And it's 0-1. Get you caught up on the Subaru of New England scoreboard as we go along. Here's the 0-1. And it's a bunt attempt. He bluffed at it, pulled it back. It's 1-1. 10-second station ID in the Shaws and Star Market Red Sox Radio Network.
From the WEEI studios, 93.7 WEEI FM and HD1, Lawrence, Boston. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
See from Javera's a slider that misses down and in. And it's 2-1. Nick Lofton, the rookie, right-handed hitter, is out on deck. Bernardino continues to throw in the bullpen. Devers in on the grass at third, about 30 feet off the line. Casas off the bag at first. 2-1 is fouled off. Straight back, and it's 2-2. Abreu very deep in right field. Same story for Duvall, shaded over toward right center. So much to love. You don't want to miss the Subaru of New England A Lot to Love event. For complete details and to find your authorized Subaru retailer, visit SubaruofNewEngland.com. 2-2 pitch is swung on and ripped foul. That was a curveball down and in. A little more of a slider from Joe Vera. Stays 2-2. Well, the Rangers have been tied by the Minnesota Twins. It's 3-3 after 5 innings in Arlington. 2-2 the pitch. Fastball skied into shallow left field. Racing in on it, Yoshida. Out goes Raffy. Devers makes a running overhead catch. I don't think Yoshida was going to get there. That was brilliant by Raffy. About 100 feet into the outfield. And what a big play that is. It keeps the Red Sox ahead by 3. To the 7th we go. 4-1 on the Shaws and Star Market Red Sox Radio Network.
Hello, everyone. This is your Delta Airlines flight attendant speaking. On behalf of your Delta crew, we're excited to announce we're growing our flight attendant team.
You can learn more about our world of opportunities at our flight attendant info session right here in Providence on September 14th and 15th. If you love to travel, meet new people, help others, and are seeking an office view of the world, a career at Delta may be right for you. To learn more, visit us at delta.com/flywithus. That's delta.com/flywithus. It's your time to climb with Delta.
When you drive the most dependable mass market brand, you can stop thinking about what you can't do and start doing what you never thought possible. Visit your local Kia dealer today to see yourself behind the wheel of the #1 most dependable mass market brand 3 years in a row by J.D. Power. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-334-KIA for details. Always drive safely. Kia received the fewest reported problems among mass market brands in the J.D. Power 2021 to 2023 U.S. Vehicle Dependability Studies. 2023 study based on 2020 models. See jdpower.com/awards for 2023 details.
1877 Cars, K-A-R-S, Cars for Kids. 1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Donate today at carsforkids.org. That's cars with a K. Your car can be picked up as soon as the next day. Receive a tax deduction and vacation voucher.
1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Now accepting donations of land, homes, buildings, or any kind of real estate.
We're right back to the Sox on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Here we go to the 7th inning. John Schreiber is now up and warming in the Red Sox bullpen. Connor Wong to lead it off for the Red Sox in the Herb Chambers batting order. 7th inning is brought to you by Herb Chambers Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Danvers and Millbury. 4-1 Red Sox lead the Royals. Wong is grounded into a double play and flied to left. Austin Cox, the left-hander, stays in the ballgame. Abreu is on deck. Remember, he came on for Verdugo in the 6th as Connor takes a fastball high for ball 1. Well, chance to be a lucrative day potentially for the Red Sox if they can hold this lead. Mariners are losing in New York, 6-3 the Mets in the bottom of the 8th inning. Toronto and Colorado tied at 2 in the 4th as Wong takes a ball outside. Twins and Rangers tied at 3. Texas had a 3-0 lead, and they had 2nd and 3rd with nobody out in the 5th inning and did not add on. 2-0 to Wong, the pitch. Swing and a miss. He's been late lately on fastballs, which can happen this time of year.
Number 46, John Schreiber.
Catchers, all the mileage on the tires. That just not quite as quick for Wong, the 2-1. That's a breaking ball in there for strike 12-6 curve, and it's 2-2. Here's a liner foul over the head of Kyle Hudson. Look out. He ducked out of the way, did Huddy. And now 2-2 to Connor Wong. So Minnesota 3, Texas 3. That game at the top of the 6th. Our next road trip, Texas and Toronto. 2-2. Wong hits one on the ground inside the third base bag. That's a fair ball. Connor rounds first. He is easily into second base with a leadoff double. He got a hanging curveball, did Wong, and he did not miss it. And because of that, the Red Sox are making moves. Here comes Rob Refsnyder to pinch hit for Wilyer Abreu. So Abreu is in the outfield for one hitter and then lifted for the left-handed slayer, Rob Refsnyder. The Royals do have a right-hander up and warming in their bullpen. Rob has seen so little of the field of late. That's the 24th double for Connor Wong.
Number 30, Rob Refsnyder is now pitch hitting.
So here is Rob with Wong at second. 4-1 in the top of the 7th. Here's the pitch. Swinging a foul right back over our heads and out of play. That is strike 1. Devers out on deck. I am a little bit surprised that it's John Schreiber who's up and warming in the Red Sox bullpen. You do have Lofton, Taylor, and Blanco up. Bottom of the order, 0-1 to Refsnyder, the pitch. That is a fastball. Misses outside for a ball. It's 1-1. Refsnyder, 300 hitter basically with runners in scoring position. .409 on base against lefties. The pitch is outside. He's trying to bring Wong home. That one missed, and it's 2-1. Since the start of last year, he's got the 4th best on base average and the 7th best batting average against left-handed pitchers. 2-1 with Connor Wong at second. Here's the pitch. Rob grounds one on the left side. Witt into the hole. Backhands deep in the dirt. He throws high and into the Royals bullpen. Rather, their dugout. Wong is over to third, and he will score. A throwing error by Bobby Witt. Airmailed over the first baseman Lofton, and the Red Sox lead it 5-1. Witt, who has been so great in this series, just launched that throw. They'll give Rob a hit because it was deep into the hole, and then the throwing error moves Wong to the plate and Rob up to second. Big run, and here comes Raffy against the lefty Cox.
He had plenty of time, but he sort of wound up.
Pitch to Raffy is a cut fastball that misses outside, and that is ball one. Raffy today has struck out, singled, and grounded out. The pitch. Swinging a high fly ball deep into right field, but it will hold up. Raffy just missed that one in front of the track. Velasquez makes the play. Tagging at second is Refsnyder. He is over to third. He gets there with one out. Raffy still searching for home run number 30. He just missed that one. Maybe a little bit in on the hands. So with a run in, here comes Matt Quatrero. He's going to go to the bullpen. Right-hander Justin Turner is due up, and they'll go to the righty McCarthy to face him. 5-1 Red Sox. Big run waiting out at third base with one out. The hitter will be Turner when we come back to Kansas City after this in the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
During this call to the bullpen, it's the perfect time to check out all the great content at buyfordnow.com. Find Ford offers you won't see advertised anywhere else. Search Ford dealer inventory for your dream vehicle. Compare Ford SUVs, trucks, and electric vehicles versus the competition. Calculate your trade-in value and learn about exclusive offers for military and first responders. So, visit buyfordnow.com and then see your New England Ford dealers.
America, it's time to gear up and get out there in a new Ford vehicle. And it all starts at your local Ford dealer during the Discover Summer Sales Event. Choose from a great selection of Ford trucks and SUVs equipped with the tech and comfort you need to discover your best summer ever. With a large inventory in stock, now is the best time to trade in, trade up, and discover summer with Ford. This is your time to discover summer at your local Ford dealer.
Royals go to their bullpen again. James MacArthur is on. Big, tall right hitter whom we saw last night. Fourth Royal pitcher Cox came on to get Casas to end the fifth inning. Got one out in the seventh, so he goes an inning and 2/3. Cox allowed 3 hits and for now a couple of runs. And now here is MacArthur in his first career 1-2-3 inning last night. MacArthur, he's got a 13.5 ERA. And he gets the unenviable task of facing Justin Turner with a runner in scoring position. Turner has grounded to third, walked and scored, and been hit by a pitch. The Royals have no choice but to bring the infield in right now. Every four-bagger the Red Sox hit. Red Sox Radio Network donates $40 Cars for Kids. We're making our donation. You should too. 877 Cars for Kids. Go to carsforkids.com. Here is Turner. Refsnyder at third. The pitch is down and in. Justin checks his swing. They appeal. He did not go. Ball one. I would assume that now with Refsnyder in the game, Red Sox may shuffle the outfield. We'll see. 1-0. Here's the pitch. Turner takes outside. Ball two. Of course, the problem is Verdugo's out. You still got Yoshida in left. So maybe they'll put Duvall in right and Refsnyder in center. I would think that's the alignment they'll go with. And then maybe in the late innings, you'd put Rafaela in. 2-0 to Justin Turner. Here's the pitch. JT fouls it off from the third base side. It's 2-1. For every 4-bagger the Red Sox hit this season, Red Sox Radio Network donates $40 to Cars for Kids. We're making our donation. You should too. 877 Cars for Kids, or go to carsforkids.com. 5-1 the score, top 7. Runner at third with 1 down. Pitch to Turner is outside. Slider 3-1. Justin, 88 runs batted in. He's just been a maestro in these spots. MacArthur's ready. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Swing and a foul. To me, this is where Casas hitting cleanup, as hot as he's been, offers Turner real protection. I don't think that MacArthur would prefer to face Tristan in this spot, as great as Justin is. So, a spot that Turner can get something to hit here. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Refsnyder almost no lead at third. Here's the pitch. Justin skies one high into deep center field, plenty deep enough to score Refsnyder. Blanco is back. He makes the play. Rob comes home to score. It's 6-1 Red Sox, and Turner does it again. The more you watch him, the more you understand why he's been such a productive hitter. 89 runs batted in, and a 5-run Red Sox lead. And here now, Casas. If you want to see a big swing, just cast your eyes on the home plate area right here. Red Sox now with the bases empty, 2 down, 5-run lead. This is where Tristan absolutely buckles up. MacArthur throws, and Casas takes a breaking ball in the outside corner, a curve for strike 1.
Turner 1 RBI short of his career high. He had 90 in 2016 for the Dodgers.
He's already surpassed his home run total, 22. 0-1 to Casas. Here's the pitch. Tristan swings and fouls it off. 2 breaking pitches, and that one got him down on the feet, and it's 0-2. For every 4-bagger the Red Sox hit, Red Sox Radio Network donates $40 to Cars for Kids. We're making our donation. You should too. 877 Cars for Kids, or go to carsforkids.com. Well, even though it's 0-2, Tristan always a threat to do that. It seems like his numbers improve by the day. 0-2 pitch. Tristan fouls it off. 3 breaking balls to him. Got a piece of that one, and it remains 0-2. He was not this aggressive in the first couple months of the season, but he made a conscious decision to be more aggressive in hitters' counts, try to do damage. It turned his year around. 0-2. Feet close together now. That's a new change. Pitch to him. Swing and a foul. He got his first fastball, a little late on it. And it remains 0-2. Tristan, to begin the year, his base was a little wider in the batter's box. Feet spread apart. Bat, in fact, was sort of tilted toward the pitcher. Now, his feet are much closer together as the pitch comes home, and his bat is straight up and down. 0-2. Way outside with a curveball, and it's 1-2. Red Sox have convinced him not only to be more aggressive, but to trust himself and to make decisions later. Pulled the trigger at the last minute. 1-2 is skied into center field. Drifting back on it is Blanco, and about 10 feet in front of the warning track. He's there to make the play. And the inning is over, but the Red Sox get a run. A leadoff double from Wong. And a productive AB for Rob Refsnyder gives the Red Sox yet another pair of runs. They lead 6-1 as we go to the 7th inning stretch in Kansas City on the Shaws and Star Market Red Sox Radio Network.
Hello, everyone. This is your Delta Airlines flight attendant speaking. On behalf of your Delta crew, we're excited to announce we're growing our flight attendant team.
You can learn more about our world of opportunities at our flight attendant info session right here in Providence on September 14th and 15th. If you love to travel, meet new people, help others, and are seeking an office view of the world, a career at Delta may be right for you. To learn more, visit us at delta.com/flywithus. That's delta.com/flywithus. It's your time to climb with Delta.
When you drive the most dependable mass market brand, you can stop thinking about what you can't do and start doing what you never thought possible. Visit your local Kia dealer today to see yourself behind the wheel of the #1 most dependable mass market brand 3 years in a row by J.D. Power. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Always drive safely. Kia received the fewest reported problems among mass market brands in the J.D. Power 2021 to 2023 U.S. Vehicle Dependability Studies. 2023 study based on 2020 models. See jdpower.com/awards for 2023 details.
Hi, it's Joe. Today through Monday at Shaw's In-Star Market, it's a 4-day surf and turf sale. Get value-packed beef, T-bone, New York strip steak, or lamb loin chops for just $6.97 a pound, and bags of jumbo raw shrimp, only $5.97 a pound when you use the digital coupon Limit 2. When you shop with the Shaw's app, you get amazing deals and earn points on every purchase. Short on time? Order ahead for free curbside pickup or get delivery. Surf and Turf sale ends Monday. Shaw's In-Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh.
Why?
If you have T-Mobile 5G home internet, you might be hearing this
Why?
a lot. Every time your internet slows down during the busiest hours.
Why?
Because your network gives priority to cell phone users.
Why?
Good question. Why not switch to Cox Internet with 2 times faster download speeds than T-Mobile 5G home internet during peak hours?
Okay.
Stop the whys and visit cox.com/5G home for details. T-Mobile prioritizes certain T-Mobile phone users over home internet users during times of congestion.
Hey, it's Justin Turner. This is the home of the Sox, WEEI.
John Schreiber is on for the Red Sox. As we go to the bottom of the 7th inning, you'll see Nick Lofton, Samad Taylor, and Dairon Blanco. Red Sox with a 6-1 lead. I was a little bit surprised that there's not Bernardino in this spot, but it's Schreiber, who has just not been quite the same the last couple of weeks. He'll see those 3 Royals hitters in the Herb Chambers batting order, brought to you by Herb Chambers Chrysler Jeep, Dodge Ram of Danvers, and Millbury. It really is a marvel watching Justin Turner. It seems like if you got a runner at third with less than 2 outs, just about nobody, not only on this club, but almost in the league, you'd rather have up. He just finds a way. Rob Refsnyder does stay in the game in center field, and they move Duvall over to right, as we expected they might do. Yoshida's still in the game in left. That's it for now for the changes. And here comes Schreiber to face the bottom 3 in the Royals order. This will be the first Red Sox series win since they swept the Yankees in New York a couple weeks ago. Trying to find any momentum heading into a 3-game set at the Trop. It appears to be a very difficult outfield right now. I mean, you watched Dairon Blanco twice battle high flies, and now looking at Refsnyder and Duvall in center and right field, they're both sort of shielding themselves with the positioning cards that come out of their back pockets. Here's Nick Lofton, who's 0 for 2 today. Schreiber's ready. He throws. And a fastball misses outside, ball 1. I never quite know why, when a rookie like Lofton is riding such a wave of emotion, debuts, he doubles, he walks, he gets a hit, he doesn't play the next day. The 1-0 is on the ground to the left side, and Devers gloves, plants, throws to first in time. Very nice. Raffy's had a great defensive day here today, including the running grab that ended the 6th inning. 1 down, and that'll bring up Samad Taylor. I just think ride the wave. Let the kid get in there.
Why would Melendez be on the pitch the way he owns the Red Sox, even though it's a lefty starting?
You're not kidding. So here's Drew Waters, pinch hitting for Samad Taylor. Again, Schreiber, who throws a slider, and that's in there for strike 1. I mean, Schreiber was such a revelation for the Sox a year ago, and for much of this season has been brilliant, but in his last 4 outings, he's allowed 5 earned runs on 6 hits. Here he misses with the changeup. Pitch he's worked a lot on this year, and it's 1-1. Those guys, Schreiber, Winkowski, Whitlock, so pivotal as the bridge to Martin and Jansen. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Way outside. That had some real velocity on it from Schreiber, but he pushed it away into the right-handed batter's box, and it's 2-1. Either Joe or Don have somebody walking by their front door as we speak. 2-1 to Drew Waters. The pitch is a slider that misses outside, and it's 3-1.
All those noises can be so annoying.
Don's got a package being delivered somewhere in the wilds of Kansas City. 3-1 pitch. It's outside, ball 4. So, 1 out walk. Here's Dairon Blanco. And even though the Red Sox lead by 5, you really don't want to flirt with Bobby Witt Jr. with a lot of guys on base. And closer to that.
Seattle lost today. Mets beat him 6-3. George Kirby pitching in his home area from New Rochelle was the loser.
The Red Sox right fielder Alex
The Rangers have the bases loaded in the 6th inning in a tie game.
left hamstring tightness.
Yeah, Verdugo, the announcement is made official. Left hamstring tightness for him. That's why he's out of the game. 1-0 to Dairon Blanco. 1 down in the 7th. 6-1 Red Sox. Schreiber throws. And a fastball. That's a good one on the outside corner. 1-1.
Now, that's not good going to Tampa Bay with the turf.
Maybe more Cedon Rafaela in that series. Certainly more Abreu a possibility. Maybe Abreu was on the field for one hitter defensively, then lifted for Refsnyder. 1-1. Slider fouled off the third base side. That is not the typical biting slider from John Schreiber. But he's ahead 1-2. They're in a run delay in Colorado, so often the case. Blue Jays are there. Colorado leading 3-2. On the Subaru of New England scoreboard, the Rangers have pulled ahead on a wild pitch by Cole Sands. 4-3 Texas. 1-2. Swing and a miss. He got him. Blanco tried to stop his swing and could not. So Schreiber gets a big strikeout. And now 2 away for Michael Garcia.
How about primetime Sanders? Leading Colorado over TCU, which is undefeated till the championship game last year.
I really don't need the world to call him Coach Prime. I mean, he's done a remarkable job at Jackson State, and then that was an amazing game with Colorado last night, upsetting TCU as Garcia takes strike 1 on the outside corner. 6-1 Red Sox in the 7th. His son, the quarterback, was unbelievable. More than 500 yards, 4 touchdowns. The kid Hunter playing both ways. Spectacular. But there's one thing I really didn't like that he did after the game. The 0-1 is the strike on the outside corner. Dion, when he got to Colorado, essentially flushed the roster. And he brought in like 20 guys and said, this is just not going to work. You're not good enough to play here. Go elsewhere. And then like 30 other people quit, sort of in protest. And a lot of writers and members of the Colorado media sort of protested that. They said, there's a better way to do it. The 0-2 is outside. Fastball that misses 1-2. So yesterday, in this great crowning moment, Dion, in his press conference, gets a question from one of the writers, and he says, no, I read all that stuff you wrote in the offseason. Do you believe now? Which I think is a little unnecessary.
After one game? Yeah.
1-2 outside. I mean, that's part of what makes him great, right? I mean, he is truly one of the great players in NFL history in terms of physical ability. People who know and follow that game, one of the great cornerbacks that has ever done it. And what he's done as a coach is remarkable, but I don't think that part of it is necessary. The 2-2 just outside, a slider from Schreiber, and it's 3-2. I think the Colorado Athletic Department hired Dion, promising him money that the department did not have. And they quickly, raised it from some boosters, and I guess they're already thinking that was a pretty good investment. Stay tuned after the game for the Nissan postgame show. 3-2 from Schreiber to Garcia. The pitch is swung on and missed. He got him with a fastball. Big outing for Schreiber. Sends us to the 8th inning with the Red Sox ahead. 6-1 on the Shaws and Star Market. WEEI, Red Sox Radio Network.
Hello, everyone. This is your Delta Airlines flight attendant speaking. On behalf of your Delta crew, we're excited to announce we're growing our flight attendant team.
You can learn more about our world of opportunities at our flight attendant info session right here in Providence on September 14th and 15th. If you love to travel, meet new people, help others, and are seeking an office view of the world, a career at Delta may be right for you. To learn more, visit us at delta.com/flywithus. That's delta.com/flywithus. It's your time to climb with Delta.
When you drive the most dependable mass market brand, you can stop thinking about what you can't do and start doing what you never thought possible. Visit your local Kia dealer today to see yourself behind the wheel of the #1 most dependable mass market brand 3 years in a row by J.D. Power. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-334-KIA for details. Always drive safely. Kia received the fewest problems among mass market brands in the J.D. Power 2021 to 2023 U.S. Vehicle Dependability Studies. 2023 study based on 2020 models. See jdpower.com/awards for 2023 details.
The blockbuster event of the summer is here.
Outrunning a helicopter isn't exactly what I had in mind for my beach getaway.
But this isn't another full-throttle action movie. It's the Nissan Thrill of the Drive sales event.
Wait, what?
Featuring the action-packed 2023 Nissan Rogue and Nissan Sentra, with sport modes that give the performance of a lifetime.
Stealing my spotlight.
And now comes the real star of the show.
Now get a low $309 per month lease for 36 months on Rogue. Availability is limited, so shop your local Nissan store or nissanusa.com today.
Better hurry. These offers won't get a sequel.
For well-qualified customers, 2023 Rogue S all-wheel drive, $44.49 initial payment excludes tax, title, license, and $695 acquisition fee. Includes $300 manufacturer's rebate applied to $309 per month lease. Disposition fee due at lease end. Take from new dealer stock. Call 1-888-858-8319 for offer details. Ends 9/5/23.
We're right back to the Sox on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
We go to the 8th inning, and the Red Sox enjoy a 6-1 lead. There have been a few nervous moments in this one. And the Herb Chambers batting order is sponsored by Herb Chambers Hyundai of Auburn, with Duvall leading off.
15,785.
Adam is fly to center, line to short, and hit a tremendous home run down the left field line, his 19th. Going inside his 8th in 11 games. Very 416 feet. 1-0 from MacArthur, the tall righty, who gave up 2 runs in the 7th inning, and he leaves it outside. Duvall was really found that long ball stroke. The pitch running over the inside edge at the knees. Sinker at 93. Six runs, 8 hits for the Red Sox. A run, 4 hits for Kansas City. That one's low and away. Bernardino warming for the Red Sox. Chris Martin was loosening earlier. Haven't seen him yet. Hasn't pitched in a while. The delivery, swing and a miss out in front of a slider. MacArthur originally drafted by the Phillies. Made his big league debut earlier this season. He's born in Texas, but lives now in Colorado. Three-two pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him on a slider. They really have a lot of work to do with their pitching staff. One out is Yoshida, who singled to left and then lost a 3-run homer to right center. The biggest blow in this game. It was his 14th. Fly to center his next time up. Tomorrow on to Tampa, which has not been a pleasant experience in recent few years for the Red Sox. Line foul to the backstop. Rays had a late start today against Cleveland. Stay tuned for the Nissan post-game show after the game, saving the action-packed Nissan lineup today. Fouled out of play at the Nissan Thrill of the Drive sales event. MacArthur delivers home, and a line drive, right field. Nice play by the second baseman in shallow right, and Massey throws him out. Massey to his left made a good stab at a hard one-hopper, and skidding to his knees popped up, and he throws out Yoshida. The attendance, 15,785, brought to you by Citgo. Whether you're off to the ballpark, dog park, or amusement park, Citgo, top tier, dry clean gasoline gets you where you're going. Whether you're traveling near or far, when you start with Citgo, you're good to go. 2 down here, and now Trevor Story, who's 0 for 3, liner to third, liner to short, and a strikeout and a swing and a miss here. So it looks like Berardino will get the 8th with a 5-run lead. With Witt, then Melendez and Perez due. The pitch home. Bounding ball on a couple of high hops to the shortstop, charged, and Witt throws and got him on a bang-bang play. Boy, Witt's got a strong arm. 1, 2, 3, we go to the last of the 8th. Red Sox lead it 6-1 on the Shaws in Star Market. WEEI Red Sox.
Hello, everyone. This is your Delta Airlines flight attendant speaking. On behalf of your Delta crew, we're excited to announce we're growing our flight attendant team.
You can learn more about our world of opportunities at our flight attendant info session right here in Providence on September 14th and 15th. If you love to travel, meet new people, help others, and are seeking an office view of the world, a career at Delta may be right for you. To learn more, visit us at delta.com/flywithus. That's delta.com/flywithus. It's your time to climb with Delta.
When you drive the most dependable mass market brand, you can stop thinking about what you can't do and start doing what you never thought possible. Visit your local Kia dealer today to see yourself behind the wheel of the #1 most dependable mass market brand 3 years in a row by J.D. Power. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-334-KIA for details. Always drive safely. Kia received the fewest reported problems among mass market brands in the J.D. Power 2021 to 2023 U.S. Vehicle Dependability Studies. 2023 study based on 2020 models. See jdpower.com/awards for 2023 details.
The Rich Keefe Show, weekday afternoons starting at 6. Now back to the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Changes for the Red Sox. Rafaela goes to center field. Refsnyder goes from center to left field, and Yoshida's out of the game. And the new pitcher is Brennan Bernardino. Great to see Brennan back. He's been on the COVID list. He last pitched August 26th. And got the win against the Dodgers. Just one man out, the only man he faced. And when the Red Sox rallied to take the lead, he was credited with his second victory against one loss. Brennan very happy to be back. 2.55 ERA. This is his 44th appearance. He's had 6 games as an opener. Schreiber did a good job, threw the ball well. 1 inning, no runs, on walk, and 2 Ks. 6-1 Red Sox in the 8th, and here's Bobby Witt Jr. struck out twice, single to center, stole a bag, and scored their only run. Bernardino fires and leaves it a little outside, ball 1. He's been a strike thrower. As the Red Sox figure Martin and Jensen have plenty of action down in Tampa Bay. Call strike. We're in the Herb Chambers batting order, sponsored by Herb Chambers Hyundai of Auburn. The pitch home. Slider low and away. So Rafaela out there in center. Hit in. Spot vacated by Yoshida. The big 3-run homer today. The pitch. Running low and inside. Bottom of the 8th, 6-1 Red Sox. The last game against the Royals this year. And the pitch home, swing and a miss at a slider down and away. Witt fan twice and then single, both strikeouts against Chris Sale. With 5 scoreless innings, with just under 100 pitches, no runs, 2 hits, 2 walks, and 5 Ks. Four hits for the Royals, that's been it. After they tore the cover off the ball in the first game of the series, their bats have gone quiet. The pitch home, popped up foul down the first base line. That'll make the seats. Let's see, the Rangers and Twins now 4-4 in the top of the 7th at Texas. A rain delayed Colorado with the Rockies leading 3-2. That's low. Oh, he got him looking. Oh, he called it a strike. Witt goes down on strikes for the third time. So Bernardino starts with a strikeout. And here comes the Red Sox nemesis, MJ Melendez. He's got 7 home runs against Boston in 12 games. Almost hit another one here when he pinch hitting, drove a drive to the wall in left center. Caught at the 387 foot marker for the out by Yoshida. He takes a call strike. The game's in the 6th inning at Colorado. Rockies 3, Jays 2. Pitch. Swing, a rocket hit the right field pretty well, but Duvall has a beat on it, moves back and makes the catch at the edge of the track. So they finally retire Melendez twice, but both on warning track shots. 2 down for Salvi Perez, who's grounded out 1-3, struck out and single to right to drive in their only run. The Rays have a 2-0 lead after 2.5 at Cleveland. Padres over the Giants 3-0 in the third. Orioles have a 4-1 lead at Arizona in the second. Ball 1 misses down. Here it is. And a line drive in a right center. Another base hit for Salvi. Duvall with a long throw cut it off before it could roll up the gap. So a 2-out single brings up Nelson Velasquez, who's flied to right, walked and struck out. I said earlier the Mets beat Seattle 6-3. Five hits now for Kansas City. The pitch is taken low. They go to the bottom of the 7th. Rangers 4, Twins 4. Here it comes, and the right-hand batter takes it wide. Looks like Chris Martin's going to get up and start to throw again. Here's the 2-0, and that's low. Left-hand batting Michael Massey on deck. Stay tuned for the Nissan post-game show after the game, saving the action-packed Nissan lineup today at the Nissan Thrill of the Drive sales event. And the 3-0 is right down the middle. Brennan's had good command since he joined the Red Sox. One of the real finds this season. Pitch. Ground ball bounced left side, backhanded by Story. Flips to second for the easy force that retires the side in the 8th. They go to the 9th, 6-1 Boston on the Shaws in Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Hello, everyone. This is your Delta Airlines flight attendant speaking. On behalf of your Delta crew, we're excited to announce we're growing our flight attendant team.
You can learn more about our world of opportunities at our flight attendant info session right here in Providence on September 14th and 15th. If you love to travel, meet new people, help others, and are seeking an office view of the world, a career at Delta may be right for you. To learn more, visit us at delta.com/flywithus. That's delta.com/flywithus. It's your time to climb with Delta.
When you drive the most dependable mass market brand, you can stop thinking about what you can't do and start doing what you never thought possible. Visit your local Kia dealer today to see yourself behind the #1 most dependable mass market brand 3 years in a row by J.D. Power. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-334-KIA for details. Always drive safely. Kia received the fewest reported problems among mass market brands in the J.D. Power 2021 to 2023 U.S. Vehicle Dependability Studies. 2023 study based on 2020 models. See jdpower.com/awards for 2023 details.
America, it's time to gear up and get out there in a new Ford vehicle. And it all starts at your local Ford dealer during the Discover Summer Sales Event. Choose from a great selection of Ford trucks and SUVs equipped with the tech and comfort you need to discover your best summer ever. With a large inventory in stock, now is the best time to trade in, trade up, and discover summer with Ford. This is your time to discover summer at your local Ford dealer.
We're right back to the Sox on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Carlos Hernandez is the new pitcher for Kansas City, so we've seen their entire bullpen in this series. Hard-throwing righty. We take 10 seconds on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
From the WEEI Studios, 93.7 WEEI HD1, Lawrence, Boston. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
Hernandez worked Tuesday in a loss to Pittsburgh. He throws very hard, a big guy. The Red Sox trying to add to a 6-1 lead here. And now it looks like Jansen's up. He hasn't pitched in a long time, just once since he had that hamstring issue. All right, here we go. Then Manuel Valdez, who has single to left center, grounded out 3-1 and lined to deep right. Carlos Hernandez delivers and leaves it up and away, ball 1. Hernandez 1-9 with a 4.33 ERA, his 58th appearance, 3 for 7 in saved chances. And a fastball is high at 98.
Well, we need your grandson Thomas to come more. Early, he was a little bit of a curse on the Red Sox. He's hot now.
Yeah, 2 in a row here. He wasn't here Friday night.
Well, why not?
Flight didn't get in time. There's a pop-up foul. Here comes Perez looking up, but it's over the screen and out of play.
Well, can he change the flight and go to Tampa? Who needs school?
Now, tomorrow's an off day.
Yeah, Labor Day. Come on. Reroute.
Because that'll buy the ticket. 2-1 pitch, and it's low and inside. It's been Clark, Greinke, MacArthur, and now Hernandez with Greinke on the hook. A loss will make him 1-14.
At some point, you'd think.
Popped up again, foul out of play. You think the end's in sight.
Yeah. Can't be that fun for a guy who was once so great to just go get battered most of the time.
Until he looks at the paycheck anyway.
Well, that's also a factor.
Left-hand batting in Manuel Valdez. And the pitch home, way outside, goes to the backstop on the fly. So that's ball 4, leadoff walk, bringing up Connor Wong, who's grounded into a double play, fly to the left, and doubled and scored.
This is the time of year when we're about to head back into what we hear is pretty fall-like conditions. Got this warm breeze blowing in here in Kansas City. I just kind of soak it in.
Yeah, I love it. Never too hot. Right-hand batter against the right-hand pitcher, and it's taken a little high, ball 1. And we certainly had a wonderful visit with our good friend Bob Kendrick, who again gave the great tour at the Negro League Museum yesterday. Fastball running inside. Yeah, my grandson got quite an education. Also went to the Truman Museum and Library yesterday. The great president, swing and a miss. 2 balls and a strike.
It's good. You have some fun. Learn a little something, too.
We learned the best Truman was the third baseman. Then I also read she played basketball. I mean, basketball had to be new by the time she was James Naismith. Swing and a miss.
Another Springfield College alum celebrating a birthday today, Rob Bradford.
Happy birthday, Rob. See him in Tampa Bay. 2-2. And the fastball runs inside. Valdez likely to hold with the count full.
I'd peg Jill Biden for a second baseman.
Pitch is swung on, hit high to right field. And moving back there is Velasquez, makes the catch in front of the track. Wasn't he a tight end? Delaware?
Yeah. Joining the list of universities who've had U.S. presidents and Super Bowl winning quarterbacks.
Was it Joe Flacco that won?
Indeed.
The Ravens. So 1 out, and here comes Ref Snyder, who fouls it to the right out of play. It was Verdugo starting. He went 0 for 3 and then came up lame, cutting off a base hit up the gap. Left hamstring tightness. He left. Ref Snyder batted once, got credit for an infield single. Took second when Witt threw the ball into the photographer's well. He swings and misses. Now Stanford had Herbert Hoover, who was the Heisman. Was it Plunkett?
Well, it's Super Bowl winning quarterbacks.
Oh, Super Bowl winning.
So they got a couple of them.
Right. Yeah.
John Elway.
Check swing, and he went around. So Ref Snyder fans, 2 down.
Naval Academy Staubach and Jimmy Carter.
There's Raffy now, struck out, grounded to short, single to right, and hit a fly to deep right. Colgate's had neither. We did have a Secretary of State, William Rogers, breaking ball in there for a strike.
Miami of Ohio, Benjamin Harrison and Ben Roethlisberger. And a guy who won a few Super Bowls with the Patriots.
Michigan outside.
Yeah, Gerald Ford.
Yeah. Who played football. One and one to Raffy, still seeking that 30th home run. Hernandez delivers, and fastball left low. Splitter, actually, at 89.
This is the kind of at-bat where you're totally good with Raffy selling out to try to hit the home run and just get it over with.
He'd love to. 2-1 the count. Carlos Hernandez delivers, and a foul to the left out of play. Some of the faithful have departed here. 15,785, the announced attendance.
Mitch Garver hit a home run for the Rangers. They lead the Twins 5-4 going to the 8th.
Former Twin. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Carlos Hernandez fires, and Raffy tops a ground ball foul by the first base coaching box. Wind has been blowing out for the most part toward the left, but really hasn't had too much of an effect. Here's the 2-2. Foul straight back. Games have not been played at a very rapid pace in this series, but when you have poor pitching, that's usually the case. The Royals have had. Red Sox did Friday. Another 2-2. Raffy tops a grounder up the first base slide. Foul. Kept there by Lofton. Ryan Bayo gets the ball tomorrow. Big game at Tampa Bay. 4:10 start, then 6:40 Tuesday and Wednesday evenings. Wilt's done a good job behind the plate today.
Mm-hmm.
Shirt soaked, of course, with 94-degree weather. And the 2-2 running outside.
Unlike C.B. Buckner last night, who not only missed a ton of pitches, but he had forgotten that time had been called by the hitter. The pitch clock was supposed to reset. He called a violation on the Rays pitcher and ejected Kevin Cash.
You never hear about how the umpires are judged or corrected in those cases. Runner goes, the 3-2 is lined to left. That's a base hit, and it gets to the warning track where it's cut off by the left fielder, and here comes Valdez to score as he was running on the 3-2 pitch. 7-1 Boston. Raffy getting his 31st double. Blanco did a good job of cutting it off, but his momentum carried him all the way to the wall. So Rafi driving in his 91st run. He's 2 for 5. And Jansen still warming. He hasn't not had much work, so they'd like to get him into a game. Will not be a safe situation, of course. Now Justin Turner was a sac fly to his credit. He grounds this from weakly to the shortstop. Bobby Witt has it, wings the first, and plenty of time to retire the side. We go to the bottom of the ninth. It's 7-1 Boston in the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Hello, everyone. This is your Delta Airlines flight attendant speaking. On behalf of your Delta crew, we're excited to announce we're growing our flight attendant team.
You can learn more about our world of opportunities at our flight attendant info session right here in Providence on September 14th and 15th. If you love to travel, meet new people, help others, and are seeking an office view of the world, a career at Delta may be right for you. To learn more, visit us at delta.com/flywithus. That's delta.com/flywithus. It's your time to climb with Delta.
When you drive the most dependable mass market brand, you can stop thinking about what you can't do and start doing what you never thought possible. Visit your local Kia dealer today to see yourself behind the wheel of the #1 most dependable mass market brand 3 years in a row by J.D. Power. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-334-KIA for details. Always drive safely. Kia received the fewest reported problems among mass market brands in the J.D. Power 2021 to 2023 U.S. Vehicle Dependability Studies. 2023 study based on 2020 models. See jdpower.com/awards for 2023 details.
The last weekend of summer is here. Head to the 99 restaurant this Friday through Monday for $19.99 lobster rolls. Order the famous Colossal Lobster Roll or Hot Buttered Roll and enjoy this unbelievable deal. The 99, always the real deal.
The Greg Show, weekdays, 5:30 to 10.
Now back to the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Buck Henley Jansen out there to get some work. He has a 7-1 lead. He pitched 1/3 of an inning August 23rd at Houston, and that's when he hurt the hamstring, and his pitches won since then. That was August 30th at Fenway against Houston with a scoreless inning. So tuning up here, getting ready for this big series at Tampa Bay, and hoping to end it quickly here. Urias goes to second base. For Valdez in the ninth inning. So here's Michael Massey to bat first here. Nice job by Berardino. Runs a hit and a K in his scoreless inning. Chris Sale's game to win. It's 5 scoreless innings. Going to make him 6-3. Greinke on the hook could be 1-14. Pitch to Massey is up and away, ball 1. Left-hand batter came on as a pinch hitter and popped to third. Rafi made a really good catch running out left field. Ball that Yoshida would not have reached. Foul to the backstop.
Rafi's perked up defensively the last week after the very rough couple days in Houston.
He's made some good plays on pop-ups this series. Here's the pitch home. Fastball popped up foul. Into the stands behind the plate. Red Sox and the Royals meeting for the final time. Red Sox have won the season series. Nice to see Schreiber throw the ball well today. Kenley delivers home, and it's inside.
Understand bringing him in. He needs work, but it always feels like a waste. I mean, you got limited bullets for these guys to have him pitch in a 7-1 game.
But he's only pitched 1 1/3 innings since mid-August. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Down he goes. Well, that was good velocity there at 94. Win will go to Chris. Here's Lofton, who was fly to right, struck out, and grounded to third.
I thought Chris really pitched today.
Yeah, he had good change, too. A lot of change of 21.
I think more than that.
There's a fastball, too high, ball one.
You were right. 44 sliders, 21 changeups.
Oh. So fastball was the number 3 pitch.
It was.
Ball strike. Did he throw 99?
100 on the button.
Ball and a strike to the right-hand batting rookie, Nick Lofton, out of Baylor. And he waves at a cutter down and away.
The only downside, velocity way down across the board. The fastball, 2 miles an hour slower than all year, 3 miles an hour less on the slider, and 2.5 miles an hour less on the changeup.
Here it comes. And it swung and hit high to right center field. And well, Raphael on his horse going back to the warning track. Turns, can't get it. The one hops the wall, and Nick Lofton has a booming double. He was closer to it than the right fielder Duvall, but it was hit very well.
I thought he almost hit his first big league home run off a potential Hall of Famer, Kenley Jansen. It just doesn't go to the power alleys here. That ball was crushed. Also, our first chance to look at the range of Raphael. He got over there quickly.
He was moving. It was too far away. So runner at second, one down. Here's Waters, who pinch hit and walked his first time up. Raphael reading the card. Scouting report. There's a fly ball to left field. Long run. Refsnyder coming hard toward the line. He can't get it. It drops. And stopping at third is Lofton. Well, that was a pop fly hit that dropped in. First and third for Blanco, who's fly to right, walked and struck out. Field did not get an at-bat today as they came in for defense, hitting in Yoshida's spot. It's a number 9 hitter with Garcia, the leadoff man, next.
Sometimes it's really hard for closers when the game is not on the line.
Yeah, you see that a lot, but I think this case might be a case of rust. Runner goes from first, and the pitch is a check swing. He did not go, ball one. They do call it a steal.
No, should not be. No way.
They weren't holding him on.
Number 11 for one.
That will be changed. Not that it matters in the grand scheme.
1-0 pitch. Foul tipped into the mitt.
I actually think this guy this weekend, assuming it's been the same person all 3 games, did a very nice job. I think all the calls have been right. But that to me, that's like a fundamental lack of understanding of what a steal is.
Pad their stats. 1-1 deal. Swing on a line drive, right center field. Raphael on the go. Can't get this one. He knocks it down. A run is scored. Now here's another run coming home, and no throw to the plate. 2-man score. Waters crosses the plate, and it is 7-3. Red Sox on top. So Lofton scoring from third. Waters from second. And Blanco held it first with the 2-run RBI single to right center. Wasn't hit very high. Raphael could not quite get there to reach it.
I thought he almost would have laid out for that. Given the situation, he didn't do that. It bounced sort of off his shoulders. Kenley and Connor talking it over. You really don't want to get anybody else up in the bullpen in this situation. By the way, the Twins have tied the Rangers on a base hit from Royce Lewis, who's been great for them. 5-5 in Texas.
Number 1 pick, now to the top of the order. And here's Garcia, who's 1 for 4. Single to center. He's got a stolen base. So Jansen charged with 2 runs. He delivers, and it's up and in, ball 1. You don't want to see him throw 30 pitches and knock him out for tomorrow.
15 now, so Quick outs, you'd love them.
They hadn't given up a run since August 9th when Kansas City got one run on them. Ronnie goes from first. The pitch is a breaking ball too low, and the throw is too late. The running Royals, only they do well. Blanco now has 18 steals in 52 games. 7-3 Red Sox. They've got the meet coming up. After Garcia, it's going to be Witt, then Melendez, the Red Sox killer. Jansen walking around in the Martin walking around the bullpen. There's a strike. Sinker at the knees at 92. We haven't seen more than, well, we did see one pitch at 94. One ball, two strikes. One out. He struck out the leadoff man this inning. The pitch. Swinging a pop-up foul, first base side, bare of the stands, and Casas gives a look, but no chance. Seattle lost. The Mets beat them 6-3 in that series in New York. Jansen setting, and the 1-2. Low and away. Slider there. Twins have 2 on with 1 out and a 5-5 tie at Texas in the 8th. Still raining in Colorado, where the Rockies lead the Jays 3-2. Jansen's 2-2 pitch. And he swings and pops it up just short of our booth.
Thought we had a chance. You could have had that one.
Nice and soft, yeah. Used to be so much fun here to look down and see the great Buck O'Neill in the Buck O'Neill Legacy seat, which is given away to fans at every game. Just to see Buck and have dinner with him in the media dining room. What a delightful gentleman. Such an impact in keeping Eagle League baseball alive. There's a drive, left center field. Hit well, but Refsnyder has the room and makes the catch in front of the track. Garcia gave it a pretty good ride, but just an out. So 2 down. And here's Bobby Witt, who struck out 3 times and singled to center. So stolen a base. 7-3 Boston, 2 out, 9th inning. The Orioles winning in Arizona at 4-2. That game in the 4th. Jansen deals home. Witt swings and drives to right center field. Back toward the warning track. Duvall, he has the room, makes the catch with 1 foot on the track, and the ball game is over. The Red Sox win the series 2-1 as they beat Kansas City 7-3 and take the season series 5-2. Totals next on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Next.
Hello, everyone. This is your Delta Airlines flight attendant speaking. On behalf of your Delta crew, we're excited to announce we're growing our flight attendant team.
You can learn more about our world of opportunities at our flight attendant info session right here in Providence on September 14th and 15th. If you love to travel, meet new people, help others, and are seeking an office view of the world, a career at Delta may be right for you. To learn more, visit us at delta.com/flywithus. That's delta.com/flywithus. It's your time to climb with Delta.
When you drive the most dependable mass market brand, you can stop thinking about what you can't do and start doing what you never thought possible. Visit your local Kia dealer today to see yourself behind the wheel of the #1 most dependable mass market brand 3 years in a row by J.D. Power. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-334-KIA for details. Always drive safely. Kia received the fewest reported problems among mass market brands in the J.D. Power 2021 to 2023 U.S. Vehicle Dependability Studies. 2023 study based on 2020 models. See jdpower.com/awards for 2023 details.
Some days I cover up because of my moderate to severe plaque psoriasis. Now I'm hitting the road with clearer skin thanks to Skyrizi, Risankizumab Riza, a prescription-only 150 milligram injection for adults who are candidates for systemic or phototherapy. With Skyrizi, 3 out of 4 people achieve 90% clearer skin at 4 months. And Skyrizi is just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses. Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions and an increased risk of infections or a lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check for infection and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms such as fever, sweats, chills, muscle aches, or cough, or if you plan to or recently received a vaccine. Thanks to Skyrizi, there's nothing on my skin, and that means everything. Ask your doctor today about Skyrizi, the #1 dermatologist-prescribed biologic in psoriasis, and visit skyrizi.com or call 1-866-SKY-RIZZI to learn more.
Red Sox Review after the game on 93.7 WEEI.
Well, the Red Sox win this game and the series. They final score 7-3. With us is Adam Duvall. Continues his amazing run here. 8 home runs in the last 13 games. And Adam, you really nailed that 3-0 pitch. We were looking for it in a certain zone.
Yeah. You know, I mean, he didn't give me much to hit the first 3 pitches there. I felt like I took some, I had some good takes. And, I was looking in one spot and, he threw it there. So I was excited to get my swing off there.
Good swings the first 2 at-bats, hit the ball hard your first 2 times. This is not new for you, Adam. I mean, we've seen it before, the first few weeks of the season. You've done this in your career. What happens to you in these spots where you just seem to carry a whole offense for weeks at a time?
I think it comes down to, getting my body in a good position to swing from and then swinging at good pitches. It's tough to hit pitches that are, borderline or just off the zone. So I think the most important thing is getting a good pitch to hit, and then the second most important is putting a good swing on it.
And you work on your balance a little bit?
Yeah. I mean, I think the biggest thing right now I feel like I'm doing is getting into a better position at heel plant. And so, when I do that, I feel like the swing really takes care of itself. I just kind of rotate I want to stay right there.
This team is filled with people, yourself included, Adam, that have done a lot of work this year to fight their way back onto the field. We've seen it from Paxton. You've done it. Today, Chris is out there, and we know that all the work that's gone in, how desperate he is to help this team make a push. What's it like for the club when Chris is on the mound?
Well, I call him a dog because, he's just he's got that inner fire in him. And when he takes that bump, he's in for it. And it's fun to play behind people like that have that much passion and grit. And, it's fun, and I'm happy for him.
And he shows how he can adjust. He didn't have his best velocity, but he threw 44 sliders and 21 changeups.
Yeah. I mean, obviously the slider is one of his best pitches. And when he's commanding that, he's tough to hit. But, yeah, I mean, sometimes you have to adjust, and sometimes you have to adjust mid-game and mid-at-bats. And, he's a veteran guy. He does that.
What about the kid? Last one for you, Adam. We know you got to get going and off to Tampa. Big series coming up. But we've seen a little bit now of Rafaela. He seems to kind of feel like he's comfortable here. We know he's got great defensive ability. What's your first blush at this young kid, Cedon Rafaela?
Yeah, I mean, athletic. He can run and swing the bat. And, I think playing the positions that he plays, that's super important. So it'll be fun to watch him grow as a player and a teammate, and we'll do everything we can to help him out in those areas.
Adam, we're enjoying your home run surge here, and congratulations. We'll talk to you in Tampa Bay.
That sounds good. Thanks, guys.
Red Sox winning it here, 7-3.
Big time win for the Red Sox. The Rangers just got out of a bases-loaded jam with 1 out. Carlos Correa bounced into a double play. The Red Sox, if Minnesota could win that game, could get back within 4.5 in the wild card. The most important thing today, I mean, Duvall keeps swinging it. Tristan Casas, the big swing. I thought, though, from Yoshida was the most encouraging, Joe, because, he just has not hit the ball in the air enough. There's not been the power we saw early in the season. And that's, if he could find a way to get it going, I really do believe with the shortage in innings that the Red Sox have available in the rotation right now, the offense will have to be the main driver of this thing.
Yes, it will. And having Yoshida, whether he's hitting where he did today, 6th or a little higher, makes a huge difference.
Zach Greinke's now 1-14. I mean, this guy's been a great pitcher. He's trying to get to 3,000 career strikeouts. I would think that it is almost time, don't you, to kind of sit down and evaluate whether it's worth it to kind of push forward?
Well, yes, but he didn't get a strikeout today. He doesn't really have the stuff to strike out many these days. But he's still drawing a paycheck.
He is indeed. So Sale gets the win, Greinke the loss. The Red Sox 7 runs, 9 hits, no errors, 5 left. Kansas City 3 runs, 8 hits, 2 errors, and 8 left on base. First win since they swept the Yankees a couple weeks ago. It has been fun here in Kansas City. First series in a long while that's felt that way. Don Free, awesome here in the booth in Kansas City. And as always, Justin Turpin, wonderful back at the flagship WEEI. We will be on the air tomorrow from Tampa Bay at an earlier time because it's Labor Day, 4:10 East Coast first pitch, and Brian Bayo looking to set the tone. The Rays have not announced pitchers for any of those 3 games. They're injury-riddled. They're without Wander Franco, so perhaps an opportunity for the Red Sox in Tampa Bay. For Joe Castiglione, Will Fleming saying so long from Kansas City. The Red Sox win today, 7-3. They take 2 of 3 in the series. We'll talk to you tomorrow on the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Hello, everyone. This is your Delta Airlines flight attendant speaking. On behalf of your Delta crew, we're excited to announce we're growing our flight attendant team.
You can learn more about our world of opportunities at our flight attendant info session right here in Providence on September 14th and 15th. If you love to travel, meet new people, help others, and are seeking an office view of the world, a career at Delta may be right for you. To learn more, visit us at delta.com/flywithus. That's delta.com/flywithus. It's your time to climb with Delta.
When you drive the most dependable mass market brand, you can stop thinking about what you can't do and start doing what you never thought possible. Visit your local Kia dealer today to see yourself behind the wheel of the #1 most dependable mass market brand 3 years in a row by J.D. Power. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-334-KIA for details. Always drive safely. Kia received the fewest reported problems among mass market brands in the J.D. Power 2021 to 2023 U.S. Vehicle Dependability Studies. 2023 study based on 2020 models. See jdpower.com/awards for 2023 details.
Hi, it's Joe. Today through Monday at Shaw's and Star Market, it's a 4-day surf and turf sale. Get value pack beef, T-bone, New York strip steak,